and welcome to Three Guys One Cup. I'm Dave Manikoff.
I'm Brett Kaminsky.
I got a rock.
And
I love a rock.
I didn't say you could talk yet. This
Should I say
podcast
something,
is
Such
Dave?
a harsh ending to that.
Should I say something?
You really need to figure out how to turn that down.
I know,
It's just like, bam!
It's
done.
like stop. It's like fuck you. We're done.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is it's in Windows Media Player.
Oh, well, yeah, that
I'm sorry.
ruins everything.
And yeah, I need to find somewhere where I can actually just like have like a dial and
There's
turn
a
it down.
volume
guess what?
slider
We got a problem
in Windows
here.
Media Player.
It's already it's at like the end of it because it's
Oh,
so
really?
loud. Yeah,
Hey, Dave.
We got a
Hey,
problem
hey,
here.
Kyle.
Guess what
Dakota's
you'd be
one of
able
my
to do
feet.
if you had a Mac?
not your
Yeah.
face.
You'd be able to do that.
But you wouldn't be able to do anything else like play games.
Yeah.
That's true.
See this laptop, this Alienware
Yeah,
laptop
you don't
does
buy a
everything.
Mac to
You
play
buy a
games.
Mac because you want to do Steve Jobs' corpse in the butt too
What?
soon.
What?
It is too soon.
Wow.
We don't even have the stuff out here, but you do have Alpha Brain out there.
I do have my Alpha.
If you go to our Geekify site, you can actually click on the banner for On It, and you can go to onit.com and buy some Alpha Brain.
Would you say you could jump on it?
You could jump on it. Brett, what's your experience like, Ben, with that for
Okay,
last week?
so the first time I tried it, it didn't work, and I was really pissed because you'd been raving about it for months. Tried it this time. Been very strict about making sure I take it every day. Take 2 in the morning and 1 and 2 before I go to bed. And I've had some. I never remember my dreams or anything, and I've woken up. I still don't remember the dreams. I wake up going, man, that was fucking weird, and I don't know why. But yeah, I love it, and I feel a lot more focused and stuff at work. In fact, today I was so like, duh, because I popped 2 Alpha Brain when I got to my desk, had a triple venti latte from Starbucks, and had snus all within 5 minutes.
And
I
you
was
just
rolling in like 45 minutes.
You
It
just
was
high as
crazy.
a fucking kite, I imagine,
Yeah,
dude.
and I had nothing to do.
Oh yeah, I love it. I pop 2 before work, 3 on a 12-hour day, and you fly. Like, it feels so
I
good
actually
on
gave one of my coworkers today. She was like, "Man, I just can't wake up." I'm like, "Try Alpha Brain."
When
and she was like, "Wow, this stuff is awesome."
when
Like,
people go overseas and stuff like that for jet lag,
Mhm.
it's recommended to take some of the
Really?
Alpha Brain. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah. Andrew would like some. Can you pass the bottle to him? Yeah. So go to our site geekify.tv and you can click on the banner and send us some money from. We're not gonna lie.
Full disclosure, we make a commission off of every sale on the On It site.
Yeah, so if you're going to buy anything from them, try it out. They have good stuff. They also have the Bulletproof coffee, which I did order some, so I'll be able to show you guys next week about that.
Hemp
but that's the
protein?
badass coffee. Yeah, the hemp protein, which you talked about last week.
Which they don't know because it's still not posted unless they watched live.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, don't you guys remember from last week? No, yeah, we had issues with...
Fucking live stream.
and first my laptop blue screened to death. Hopefully won't do that tonight. But it blue screened to death, and the video got corrupted on my file, so it was uploaded to live stream, but it only plays and is not downloadable currently.
And we're working through live stream support, so you'll get to see episode 29 probably before you see episode 28 and a half.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna have to upload that.
Can we call it 28 and a turd?
we
yeah,
could.
we'll call it 28 and a turd.
I can just record it on my thing. I like how we're like watching Kyle take drugs
Where are you supposed to insert this?
in your
Good
butt.
news.
In your ass.
Actually,
Oh.
Good
actually,
news, everyone! It's a repository or suppository
it actually goes in your
of knowledge.
Kyle, it goes in your urethra. Just goes right in the dick hole.
All right.
Yeah, you're like, all right. Not the first time something's been in there.
He's like,
Seriously,
don't threaten
take
me
one
with a
of
good
those, really
time.
You know what's so strange is whenever we go live, the dog comes under the table here.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Like she just
Yeah,
is
well,
like, this is her center spot when we're
She
talking.
was, she was in my foot space.
She
but
was.
I kicked her out.
Move over there.
Yeah, she moved over here by me now.
I literally said,
Ooh,
get
yeah,
the fuck out
there
of me.
she is.
Yeah, so we're sorry about
Oh,
last
that's
week.
Kyle.
Last week's a
Hey,
really
baby.
good episode with Kevin.
Yeah, it was.
It
Too
was-
bad nobody fucking saw it.
Well, we did. We enjoyed
we had
it.
like 11 watchers, which was great.
Yeah, we will get that out probably tomorrow. I will work on it in the morning.
Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
that's why I like to do this today.
Oh,
Because
okay,
as you
that
guys know,
works.
today is Tuesday.
Yeah, dude, that totally fucked with my mind. I was
Yeah.
like, sweet, it's fucking Thursday already. And I got to work, I'm like, oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks for me is I actually got this Thursday off.
Mm.
Luckily, I got next Thursday off too, but I got this Thursday off. I'm like, God damn it. The one Thursday I get off of work, we don't do the show.
Well, are you guys off Martin Luther King Day?
When's that?
Next Monday.
Hell no, I don't get.
No.
Wait, I don't get days off, son. What are you talking about?
I have it off. And then I also get off President's Day in February.
Well, I'm off
What
actually.
the fuck kind of company do you work
Dude,
for?
I get like almost 8 weeks of vacation.
It-
a
That's
year.
ridiculous.
This is stunning podcast talk, by
It's
the
the
way.
Mont grade school system right there.
Yeah.
Lamont grade
Brett's still in
school.
grade school, everybody.
I get every federal holiday off. Plus, I get
Every fake holiday.
I get every holiday. I get 2 weeks paid vacation and 10 personal days, and then between Memorial Day and Labor Day, I get an additional 5 days off.
I was
I
going to
hate
say
you.
something. What the fuck was I going to say?
I don't know. What were you going to say, Dave?
Poppity pop pop.
I didn't
pop.
hit stop this time like last week. Kyle, did you even see that last week?
No.
Oh,
we
yeah,
were-
that was bad.
We were rolling good after we had the crash. Then we start going again. And then Dave accidentally matches the end stream. So we have like 3 separate files that we have to like merge once we could finally
I
get
accidentally hit the
access
big
to
stop
Well, the
button.
thing that
Way
kind
to
of
go.
fucked us
Way to
too
go.
was we were talking after, like in between everything, and we're like, did we talk about this already or did we not?
Yeah.
Because it was an excellent conversation with
Oh,
Kevin.
It was a great conversation on
McNevic.
guns.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a fun time last week.
Yeah.
We'll post that anyway. So
We'll get it up there eventually.
yeah, so we don't have the party streamers because somebody forgot them, but we didn't talk about last week either.
Fucking hockey!
Saturday, hockey is coming back, baby.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, and this is
Yes.
the only guy to wear two.
Only got to
fucking-
wear. The only got to wear
Strip
2.
for us,
No.
Do it.
No.
Flash us.
No.
Do
Show
it.
us your titties.
I won't do,
Do
it.
it.
Do it.
No.
Give us
Do it. Peer pressure.
No. You
It's
guys
great-
can't make me.
It's great for
We
podcasting.
demand a truffle shuffle.
Yeah, do it now. So yeah,
I hate
hockey
you.
is coming back Saturday. The Hawks are playing at 2 p.m. Central Time. Going to be on NBC against the Kings. Did you guys see what they posted in the newspaper?
No.
In the
No.
local newspaper? They posted what is their Kings name, team name? Send it to me. The other, what the hell is that called?
The Lakers?
No, there's another
Clippers?
Kings.
LA
Basketball.
Sacramento Kings?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
They used the
That-
Sacramento Kings symbol in the fucking newspaper.
Are they
They're
really?
like
Not only
Hawks
that-
versus Kings.
Not only that, but
Was that on
Sacramento
on
Kings-
Facebook?
Yeah.
there's
I think I
there's
saw
talk
it and
of
didn't pay attention.
the Sacramento Kings actually moving up to Seattle
Yeah.
to become
I
the
think it'll happen.
Supersonics
But
again.
fuck basketball.
Nobody
Hockey is
cares.
back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm
Unless
so
you're black.
fucking happy. I cannot wait till it comes back. First game is a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
All of them, I
Yes.
think.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
I've already got my beer and snacks on standby.
I cannot wait. I work, which is awesome, so I'm going to
That
definitely DVR it
sucks.
and watch it when I get home, and
Don't
not look at
worry.
it.
I will tweet you.
I will not
text
look at
you.
my phone until
will
I get
text
home.
You, tweet you, and call you, and be like,
I'll shut
"Hi,
my phone off, bitch.
I'll call your office or your work phone and be like,
I won't answer.
I need to pick up a.
I actually might not be able to watch.
I need to pick up my
I-
prescription. What's
I'm
your first
right there with
name?
you, buddy.
The Hawks are winning.
Yeah, what's your first name? 3. Yeah, Blackhawks 3, Kings 1.
Is that your prediction for
Yeah,
final
that's my
score?
prediction. Blackhawks 3, Kings 1.
But I want the Kings to lose. I don't want them to win.
Ha.
See, Kings won. See what he did there?
I don't get it.
Hi, I'm Dave. Nice
Pun
to meet
is
you.
the lowest form of humor, and I do it all the time, so I can say that.
You're not very
But
punny.
pun used to be considered the highest form of humor, so therefore, I am smarter than everybody.
What are we in?
Win.
What are we in?
When was
Ronnie
pun
Saigon's
the-
trig class?
We
again?
are. And I got
Oh,
fucking
Ronnie Saigon.
shit all over me. Oh yeah, so hockey's back. I am so excited. We will probably do like a little thing about it. Our next show next week, next Thursday.
I'll talk about it on Silver Sport Report.
Yeah, you'll get that there. Because I want to go talk a little about the goings on because they're doing the training camps now and they're moving players around. And I heard that
Yep.
who's the Sutton, the guy that we just got that's supposed to be really good. he's-
Carter Hutton, they just put on waivers.
They just put him on waivers, and it's
Yeah.
like, well, I think that something must have happened. Like they got pissed off.
I
and-
think so.
And they're like, well, fuck you then, mister.
He might
Yep.
not be as good as he was said to be,
Right, he might not.
which that happens a lot.
Holstrom retired, which we didn't talk about. I don't think. last
Thank
week.
you, Jesus.
Yes.
Yes.
He was.
Oh my God.
You know who else has to retire from that team? Franzen.
Not yet. He still can't hit the broadside of a barn with a shot.
No.
Same thing with Holmstrom, but I think Detroit's going to not be. I don't think they're going to.
They're not going to be that good.
No,
No.
They're too old to do on a 48 game season.
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. So it's a 48 game season from whatever that day is, January 19th.
Yes. the
Until
next-
like April something. Like it is a
Yeah, April
short
27th.
fucking
Yeah.
season.
It's
48
the end of
games.
April.
yeah.
It's
Well,
crazy.
7th,
The-
my parents' anniversary.
The normal
Nice.
season ends like early to mid-April.
Right.
It's end,
So-
it's like the 27th.
No, the full regular season goes through the 27th.
Well, okay.
And then
But they're
the
gonna
pl-
cram
the
48
playoffs-
games.
The playoffs and the Stanley Cup go through the end of June.
And
yeah,
somehow
that's
they're
this year,
cramming.
but no, normal year everything ends earlier.
Everything ends like beginning of April.
Yeah, that's
Within
what I
2
was
weeks
talking
in
about.
April. Yeah.
I was talking about normal regular season.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not
anyway, it's
in
back.
short.
They're stuffing 48 games. The Hawks don't even have a home game until like the what is it, the 6th or 7th game or something like that? Like
No,
it's-
third game.
no, it's not the
Yeah.
third game.
They play.
Yeah,
They
it's
play
the third.
LA, then they
Oh,
play
it's only the
Phoenix, and then they
And then
play
the
at home
Blues.
on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Against the Blues, and then they go back on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, that's
like
good.
It's the usual-
10 of their
it-
first 12 games are away.
It's
Yeah, I
their
knew that.
usual escapades schedule.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gone, and then they come back. They usually play one home game,
And then
in
they
the
go
middle of
away
it,
again.
and then they go away for like another, usually like weekend
Which-
or week.
Wow.
The thing
10
I
of their
can't wait
first-
for is one of the games that Kyle and I are going to is against Nashville towards the end of the season. But the week before, they play Nashville on like a Sunday or a Monday or something like that, and then the Hawks have another game somewhere in the middle of the week, and then they got Nashville on a Saturday in Nashville, and then they come home to Chicago for that Sunday game against Nashville. So by that time, they're going to be pissed off at each other, so it's going to make for a great game.
By the way, I'm hearing your lack of pop filter in my ears. We got to get one for that.
Yeah.
We have a little bit new setup again.
Yeah, we're constantly innovating.
Always getting better, hopefully. But we got a new little device thing going on here for those of you watching at home that Andrew's got. I wonder how you can see it in there. You probably see it pretty well.
It actually doesn't look too bad. I thought it was going to be blocking his entire
Yeah, it's
face,
not.
but it
It's
looks
this
pretty
nice little, show that off. Oh, that thing is so awesome. It's a little boom mic arm so Andrew can move around. He's a little bit more mobile. We had gotten one just to test it out. I like it. I like it so far. I'd like to buy the other ones. They're kind of expensive. So
The problem is the pop filters don't really
So-
work on them.
Yeah.
Hang on here. I'll help you out, Dave.
yeah. Thank you.
Hey,
There
we
you
forgot
go.
about that again.
Done.
Yeah, it's just up there for people to watch.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was there.
I'd
Thank
like
you,
to have
Kyle.
at some point maybe have that rolling and changing and stuff, but that's future. Yeah, so we have new mic arm. Hopefully, gonna upgrade those. But yeah, I think it's pretty sexy.
Yeah. Which we got ideas for a pop filter or I got ideas for pop filter.
Okay, good. Write them down. What else is going on in the
I
world
need
now?
paper and pencil.
No, we don't use that anymore.
Damn it.
What's going on the hockey note, can't remember. I saw the alert pop up on my Score Center app, and I tried to go to their site just now to figure out who it was, but I think it was the Islanders suspended 2 players who got injured while playing overseas during the lockout.
They suspended them?
Yeah, for getting injured while playing overseas.
Wow, like they did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like,
Well,
wow.
it was the player's choice to go overseas. It's not like, yeah, they didn't plan on getting hurt, but at the same time, they wouldn't have got hurt if they did stay here.
Oh,
So-
totally.
Yeah, they potentially could have. I know Hosa's going to be 100%. He's never felt better, he says.
Q said it was he's been in the best shape of his life or something like that. I was
Right.
Like, sweet.
Which that's good. I'm glad for him.
The Black Monster.
That's one good thing that this
Smoke
blackout.
Monster.
Yeah, I was going to be like the Black Monster.
No, the Black Mamba. That's
No.
That's what she said.
What's his fucking Smoke Monster? That's what I meant.
Yeah, Smoke Monster's Hosa.
Oh.
Who else? What's his name? Is Fightin' McGee coming back?
Carcillo. Yes.
Yeah, Carcillo.
Yes, he'll be
Yeah,
back.
till he makes a boneheaded play and goes crashing into the boards and tears his other ACL this year.
Well,
Hey, Kyle.
that'll happen.
We were at that game.
We were at that game,
Was I there?
and I believe
No.
we were cussing him out too,
Yeah.
saying what a moron that he was.
Oh, I was watching that on TV. Yeah, that sucks. I'm very
Sorry, just
excited.
to jump in here, Kevin just posted his first blog post since starting his nursing school.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
It's,
he started Monday.
Yeah, he said, "This is it. Don't be scared now." And it's a picture of Macaulay Culkin doing the face.
Is
in
it
Home
really?
Alone, Yeah,
That's awesome.
it should be pretty good.
Yeah, check out Kevin's blog. I don't remember the name right now.
Street side to bedside. You guys are awful. You guys really are.
Names are not our forte.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought your name was Dave.
It's true, and that's my name apparently.
Well, that's okay.
Is
There
it
was
really?
one time where'd we go? Oh, Peoria for chess when we were in high school. Yeah, we're nerds like that. And I talked to Tom so much. It's like everyone was Tom for like the first
Oh
week
yeah,
back.
everybody was Bondi. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like Tom. And like for the first week back, everyone's name was Tom. I'm like, shit.
He just leaves that much of an impression on you. So what else is going on in the world now? Since the last Thursday that no one heard.
We can the best part is we can kind of just rehash.
No,
that
because if we
episode.
release it, people are gonna be like, "This is repeating itself."
Yeah, we
But
can
with
just make,
Kyle instead of
we
Kevin.
Could, yeah, it's like, wait, what? That's not the guy that was on the show. We can start off with the shooting thing that I talked about.
Yeah,
or I
let's do
posted
that.
earlier.
What was
Wait, what
you got?
one? The one that was
The
the school shooting?
No, the lady in her closet.
What?
Tom Cruise in the closet?
Hang on, I'll find it.
I'm very
I'll get it
confused.
up.
Oh,
I
the
probably should've
12-year-old
prepared.
girl?
That
one?
Oh, actually, I think there was 2.
The home invasion in Oklahoma? that the one that
that's
you're
it.
talking about?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
It was a 12-year-old girl that shot the home intruder. It was in Bryan County, Oklahoma. This 12-year-old girl, I guess someone was trying to break in the house, and this 12-year-old girl had enough mindset to know how to use a gun properly to protect herself. I mean, who knows what could have happened if the guy got in the house and
Sent you
stuff.
the link, Dip. It's not.
So-
It was just posted on Facebook. I don't think there's an actual source link, but
Okay, I'll try to put it up here. Keep talking, Andrew.
That's all I really got. I forgot where I was going with it. Brett interrupted.
that's my job. Basically, this little girl defended herself, got a handgun or a shotgun, I don't remember which, and shot the intruder, and the guy ran away, and they caught him like down the block. it took the cops like several minutes to respond and everything.
Wow, and she freaking shot him. That's awesome. See, that's where an example of guns are a good thing
Mm-hmm.
to protect yourself.
Yeah, there was another one that I read today too. But there was this lady in Georgia, I think. She was at home with her 2 kids, and her husband was like out of town on business. And she heard someone like at the door and was like, okay, I'm not answering it. I don't know this person. And the guy went to his car and came back and went around to the back of the house and was breaking in. And she got her kids and went upstairs and like went into like this bathroom crawl space thing and grabbed their handgun and she called her husband immediately. And her husband, while on the phone with her on another line, called 911 and was like, this is going down here. And like the dispatcher could hear both sides of the conversation, and like the lady like giving a play-by-play of this guy like almost getting to him, and this lady just opened fire on him when he opened the door, like emptied the magazine.
No shit, that's crazy.
And
Did she yell, "Get some"?
but apparently she just laid waste to this intruder in her house. And
Good.
They were just like, okay, cool, we'll
Right.
take him off. They don't expect him to survive or anything.
Wow.
And they're just like, you're defending yourself, cool.
Right. I mean, it's clear.
And it took another case where it took the police 12 minutes to get to their house.
Wow.
12 minutes later, and
See,
they would all.
it's
been
funny because my house isn't that far from a police station.
No.
And one time, I don't know what exactly happened. We heard noises on the roof, whatever. Because my dad.
It was Santa Claus.
No, someone left a ladder up. I'm not saying who. And
He doesn't know what a podcast is.
No, and he heard noises. Then the dog's going crazy and whatever. So my dad calls the cops. Hey, there's someone on the roof. If you guys aren't here in 2 minutes, I'm going up there with a baseball bat and beating this guy's head in.
Nice.
They were there in no shit a minute.
Yeah, because they're probably like, "Fuck, he's
Yeah.
serious."
Yeah. So it was like, well, that's the fastest I've ever seen Lamont cops go.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking fast.
Was
as
it bacon at the other end?
No.
No, they're just really close.
So, moral of the story: was there actually somebody on your roof?
We don't know. We think there was.
How did they get on your roof?
Ladder.
He just said someone left a ladder.
Oh, I missed that part. Sorry, I was half listening.
Or it was Altair, just running around,
Ooh,
just
I like
going
what
from
you did
rooftop to rooftop.
I'll tell you.
Oh,
Maybe
that's-
it was
I'm
a,
not- I'm speaking
maybe he
Italian.
was a cat.
No, come
All
on.
nimbly
Could have been,
bimbly.
could've been a
Are
pussy
you
up there.
serious, Dave?
From
He's not
name to
even fucking
tree. Do you see
Italian.
me eat
Yeah, he is.
mice?
No, he's not. He's Middle Eastern.
Isn't he Italian?
No, Ezio is.
Oh, same
Fine.
difference. They're all dead to me.
They all look the same.
Somebody just kill me now.
So before we started the show, I was playing Hitman Absolution.
You suck at that game.
It's an awesome game. No, I normally don't suck at it when
It
you
was
guys
funny
are not here.
because Dave dies. I'm like, let me see this. It took me maybe like 5 minutes to beat that mission.
Yeah, it was a really short mission, in my defense. But I want to get all snipey and fancy. You just
I
killed.
just said, fuck this. I'm pulling the lever to bring down the lights.
Yeah,
on
Hitman is
everyone.
if you guys don't know, Hitman's a really cool game where you kind of sneak around. It's fucking Resident Evil. We'll talk about that too. But Hitman's very fun. I liked it a lot, and I didn't really like the other games, but this one kind of has better graphics, and I think it's just one of the better ones. It's a lot of fun. It gets me in there. The story's kind of but you just walk around killing people in fun ways. So
I do have to say
all
this
right.
about
That's all
the
that matters.
It's kind of like
game is by far the most complete one that they had action wise.
Oh, for sure.
Like everything's so fluid. It's not really kind of like hiding it and like hiding behind cover and stuff. It's not the greatest, but there's ways around it to where it actually is really good.
They do. If you have patience with it, they do a really good job of you being able to hide behind stuff and be out of the way and know when the guys see you and stuff. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, there's that. Or if it's ooh,
So, stop showing porn on your thingy.
it's not. Wait, is that the Stingray?
That's the new one.
Oh yeah, the new
Yeah.
Corvette. Yeah, the
Corvette
Detroit
Stingray
Auto
that they're
Shows
bringing
this
back?
week.
What's everybody's feeling?
I don't like cars.
Let's
Yeah.
go to the auto
High
show
five.
when it comes to Chicago.
Okay, what's your feeling on it?
This is
The
exciting
new
podcasting, by the
Corvette
way.
Stingray. I really
Yeah.
haven't read much about it. It looks
Well,
it looks
you
really
call it
good.
If you were up,
Stingray
if you were
Interruptus?
up on your streaming capabilities, you could put a
Why didn't you
picture
send it
up
to me?
for everybody.
Why did you send it to me?
I don't know how. to operate this Android
what
piece
the
of crap.
fuck?
What I touch?
Exactly.
I scrolled.
Hey, what is it? What is it called?
I'm sending it to you
2014
right now.
Corvette Stingray.
I got it, Dave. Here,
So sexy.
there you go. It actually is.
I'm
It actually is
kind
a
of
really-
torn on it.
It
They
is
copied a
sexy
lot of the
build.
Dodge Viper.
Yeah,
the
that's
new
ex-
one.
They
that's
did that,
exactly
and the
what I
front
thought.
end kind of looks like a Lambo. Like that over the hood, like straight down shot.
My,
All right, so this is the vehicle. What is going on?
We'll admit it, we were pretty shocked too when Lindsay Lohan gave lawyer
Something
Sean
about Lindsay Lohan.
What the hell was playing?
I
on that?
love Lindsay Lohan.
Whoa, that was weird.
Someone
Is that
doesn't
what
have
I
their
sent
ad
you?
filters on.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I have ad block on. Okay, well, you saw
Good
it for a brief
times.
second.
All right, that's awesome.
Strange.
Alrighty, well, that was fun. That was loud too. I was like, who's talking and singing at the same time? So yeah, that's the Corvette.
You're
Is that what you
in-
said?
Wait, why don't you
Google?
just do that and actually just click images?
I was, and then Brett sent it to me.
Fail.
Which one of these?
Team Fail Canoe. I don't care any of them.
I like Team Fail Yacht. Much more
Ooh,
professional.
I like Team Fail Yacht. That's nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, here it is again.
Okay.
Without the sound.
Yeah.
Minus
for all,
annoying
For all
music.
those of you that can't see it and are listening on iTunes or just whatever, just
You-
Google it.
Just
Yeah,
Google
2014.
2014 Corvette spinning right.
I like how Kyle's like staring at my screen, drooling over there. He's like,
That's why one hand is under the table. He's jerking off.
he is, yeah, creepy.
Why
Dave,
is there
you
a
really
yellow
need,
dot?
You really
there?
need to get like a tablecloth stump for the front of this.
No, people need to see you masturbating. That's what podcasting's for.
Yeah.
No, actually, I really
For visual.
I don't know how I
aids.
feel about it.
I think when you see it in person, it will be a lot better.
Yeah, on the screen. I put that in the 2D view, because the 3D one makes the front end look really warped. It looked.
It's already off the screen.
It looked.
You got to remember that there's like a
I always
20-second
say
delay.
it's like got this weird like crunched thing to it. It looked like a smart car that tried to be a sports car.
I'll get it back up there.
I don't know. We'll have to
Get
give
it
our
up.
impression after we see it at the auto
Yeah,
show.
we'll definitely have to go to the auto show.
Yeah, it does look better with the 2D mix. So that's the new 2014 Corvette. What's special about it?
Nothing.
They're trying to make it more like a European car, like
What does
the
that mean?
Ferraris and the
It drives on the left side of the
Porsches
road?
Yeah, and the Lambos and all that stuff.
Audis, all that stuff, instead of being more of a American muscle car.
They're
Kind of thing,
trying-
as a Corvette was always seen.
Oh, they're making it thinner.
They're trying to make it more like Euro styling, basically.
Yeah, like
It's an
the front
anorexic
end.
car.
The front end looks a lot
Yeah,
more
right.
like a Lamborghini. I mean, if you
What's
just
the
look at-
price in that bad boy?
Don't even know.
They haven't really said yet.
I don't.
My
wanna know.
guess would be probably the low end model would probably be 90,000 to 100,000 for the low end model.
Probably my thinking too. It's gonna be probably
With-
competitive with the
With all the
Viper.
bells and whistles,
It
you'll
looks
probably
like
be
a
looking
Viper.
at.
Especially
probably
like
like
the
130.
stuff.
The front end does.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little pricey.
So I probably shouldn't be buying one.
You could if you want.
I don't really think I could. I don't really think I should. I do need a new car.
You know,
but
Dave, if
what's
you
wrong with
bought a
your car?
Corvette, people may see the girls may see past the man chairs.
Fuck that.
The man chairs.
No,
are
the man
awesome.
chairs are awesome.
Yeah, let's explain that. So I got rid of my couch this past week, and
Thank God. That was horrible on our backs.
I
It
love
was.
that couch.
I did like the couch. I like
And
the chair better.
In the chair, yeah. It's
Uh,
really awesome.
So, and I got
So many
three
stains.
captain's like chairs, and they're set up in an awesome fashion here.
You mean recliners?
Which no one can see. Recliners. Thank you. Those are the words. They're electronic recliners that are
if only we
badass.
could pull this up so they could see a picture.
There is one, isn't there, that exists?
I can rotate the camera really quick.
No, because then you
Yeah,
gotta-
because then we can get it back in the position.
Yeah.
Not live.
Hold
It's
on.
just annoying. We'll post a
This
picture.
is why we need multicam.
I know, but
Fucking
live
stream. Get your shit together.
What does support multicam?
Nothing.
Really?
That's free.
Oh, well, there's your problem.
Yeah.
I mean, like live stream's helping us anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm really pissed at live stream, but it kind of sucks because you're like in a rock and a hard place here because they have the best streaming platform because everything's free. You don't have to buy anything if you don't want to, and there's no ads. Like Ustream is like ads everywhere.
Well, that's how they get revenue. But my problem is like their support for live stream really.
It's shitty.
And I mean, they were busy, so
Yeah,
it's not.
It was CES last week when all this shit happened, and that probably overly taxed their servers because everybody and their mother was using live stream to put up their stuff last week. But it's still no excuse. We are paying customers. We should have some priority on the thing over people who are free.
You think we would? I'm going to pull up the picture now of the Fortress of David Tude Studios from the other angle. And these are the three chairs. This is Andrew. Picture of Andrew chilling in there.
The setup was all my idea too.
Yeah, the setup, it's still like that. I like it because when I first had it, it was like the one chair's in the center, and I didn't know where to put shit, and it looked all retarded and stupid.
Then
And
I
Andrew's
said-
like, hold on a second, let's do this. And he's like, just did it, and then I was like, oh, I like this a
The
lot.
best part is the TV that's off to the right of the picture that's out of frame, not by much.
Yeah.
The TV stand has the mount on it, and the TV actually swivels, so it's awesome.
Yeah, so when I'm sitting on the right side, I can move the whole TV. And I went to HH Guard to get these. I really like these chairs. They do a really good job. They're comfortable.
Electronic reclining.
Yeah, electronic reclining. I love them. I love them a lot.
Yeah, they're sweet and they're really comfy.
Yeah. Can you give me a beer?
Beer.
I actually want one today.
I'm so proud of you, David, to become an adult like that.
Thank you. I'm gonna be a lady soon.
When are you going to turn into one?
One of these days. One of these days.
Wait, I know he can't afford it.
So Andrew and I were
Just
running
get a house.
through a little bit of Resident Evil 6. And we finished Chris's campaign, and we moved on to a fun one, which was fun. Which the Finn joke is because we kept Andrew and I
That
kept.
seriously confused the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I know,
saw
we just
that on
posted
Twitter. I'm
that.
What
like,
it is
what the
there's
hell are you guys talking
one
about?
of the
Like, who
characters
died?
in the Chris story mode. His name is Finn, and he gets the spoiler alert. He gets the C virus, and he
I thought it
ends
was
up
the T
dying.
virus.
No,
it's
it
Now
changes.
it's the C virus where they turn into
And they go through
cocoons.
all the alphabet.
No,
They turn into
a
Jahavo.
cocoon, and then out of the cocoon, they turn into this big motherfucker that's mean.
They're called Jahavo.
Jehovah?
No, Jahavo.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witness.
Y'all want some pancakes?
No, Jehovah.
Yeah, exactly.
Genova. Ring any bells, Kyle?
So
Final
in Resident Evil
Fantasy VII.
6, fuck that game, by the
The
way.
Genova specimen.
In
Creepy fucking.
so like we kept
What game?
confusing guys for Finn.
Final Fantasy VII.
We kept confusing, like Andrew and I thought that the other guy was named Finn, so then we just made everybody in your entire party is named Finn. And spoiler, they all die, and so we're like, Finn, no, and then we're like, no, not Finn. He was my favorite Finn.
Wait, Kevin wants us to give bigger spoiler alerts. Just for you, Kevin, I will give my spoiler alert after the spoiler from now on.
Yeah, we're gonna say it and then be like, oh yeah, that was a spoiler. So we were playing and we decided to play Ada Wong, who's obviously the Asian lady in the game, and
That's
No
so
way,
racist.
blasphemy!
I know it's weird.
I can't believe
They
that.
went that way.
I can't believe.
I'm
they did
pretty
that.
sure she was the black dude in the other games, but
What
I'm
a
not.
bunch of jerks!
It's weird. So we were playing Ada's campaign, and when it first came out, it was single player only, and then they opened it up to multiplayer. But they apparently didn't beta test it because we started to play it, and Andrew's Ada Wong, and I am this insulated character with a helmet.
A Wong.
Ada Wong,
Oh, okay.
ADA.
Ada
That's
Wong.
how you spell it.
Yeah. And he's Ada Wong, and I'm this nameless character with a helmet who's based off of Chris's body because he's got the same gun.
Helmet.
Yeah.
But they didn't let the secondary character do anything except kill things. I can't open any doors.
It's hilarious.
I can't hit any levers. I can't do any puzzles.
Dave pisses me off. I'm like, yeah, and he runs ahead. I go, yeah, try to open the door, motherfucker.
Like I can't do. I literally am just there to shoot things, and Andrew just goes along, and he does all. And like she has a grappling hook, and she grapples the things,
Uh-huh.
and I just teleport to wherever she grapples to,
yeah.
and it's so fucking hilarious.
And
'Cause
you get fucked up by bees all the fucking
yeah,
time.
bees are just dead. Not the bees. They're just deadly in that game.
Bees?
There's bees and like fucking zombie bees.
Yeah,
That's
where
insane.
there's a bunch of little bees and they form like a little human, and then when you get too close, they all swarm, and this big fucking beast like comes out of the swarm.
And you got to kill a big one.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass, basically. So it's just hilarious because I'm running around trying. I can't unlock any doors. I can't do any puzzles, and I'm trying to do the puzzles. And Andrew's like, "Can't hit that switch," and I'm like, "I can't." And he's like, "Come on, hit that switch."
I fucking can't.
And sometimes he'll go through doors, and it'll close on me, and then I'm stuck until he gets through that next part. I'm just sitting there
That's
like,
pretty
well.
funny.
Like it's
All
so
right.
it's like they were like, okay, fine, I guess a bunch of people bitched and wanted multiplayer. They're like, okay, fuck you, we're gonna do multiplayer on this, but
Which
we're not gonna go through and hit the switch to have you do anything for it.
Oh,
It's still fun though. We still have another campaign to go through too in that. A great
Yeah.
game. You know what I love the most about it is when Andrew and I are sitting there playing like, the whole Finn joke. Like we kept repeating that and all like the jokes that we make for it because it's not the greatest game in the world at all.
No.
In fact,
Like,
some
we
parts
do-
are complete bullshit.
We do like riffs on it, stuff like riff tracks, as we're playing the game, and it's hilarious. Like we gotta record that.
Yeah, some of them were really funny. We were having a good time with it, especially like the bitch parts where there's this one part towards the end of Chris's campaign where you're running around this circular thing and this giant
And we kept
monster
fucking
is
dying.
hitting. Yeah, and we were like timing it fine, but it still kept saying we were dying. And we were both getting really pissed and testy about it because it was like, what was it, 9 or 10 times we went through that?
Oh, at least.
And it's all based on timing. And like we're going through and I'm like, I fucking hit that. I know I hit that. Fuck you, game.
And then we realized, hey, we're both trying to get up the fucking ledges at the same point. Like, what the fuck?
And it game's not made for that. So it was just really funny. We had a lot of frustrating moments like that. But it's a really fun game. I mean, they're really cool monsters too that you fight. They're big giant motherfuckers and shit. They did a pretty good job at that. So we're almost through that finally.
Fucking Ada one.
How many more storylines do you have to go to?
We have
We gotta finish Ada, and then we got another one.
Jack and
Kate,
Coke.
Jim and Kate.
Jim and Kate.
I don't know.
I don't even know the names.
Plus 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John and
exactly.
Kate. There we go.
Yes, we have one more after that, which that one I'm not as excited for, but it should still
It'll be
fun.
interesting.
I'm still excited for it. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Even though I just said I'm not that excited for it.
I definitely want to replay it on the hardest difficulty.
Fuck no.
Dude, it could be awesome.
The difficulty is called No Hope.
That's
The strongest difficulty.
That is awesome.
No Hope.
We definitely got to play it on No Hope.
If you die, it deletes the save. It does you can't really save it. You have to
That's
play
fine.
it all at once.
Oh
fine.
my god.
Yeah, it's No Hope.
I saw. I just started.
Like I said,
you were talking about Civ.
Dude,
a
it will be
couple
like-
weeks ago.
It'll be like Demon Souls or whatever that game
Oh,
was.
fuck that game too.
I hate it.
Fuck that game. It's goat ass. You were playing Civ?
Yeah, you were started talking about it, and I was like, "Damn it, I have that game." So I installed it.
You
on
have
here.
Civ 4?
Yeah, Civ
Motherfucker,
4
we
and
should-
all
I do
the, all
too.
the expansions.
You do too, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
we should
Yo,
fucking
shut-
play that.
yeah,
You know how
shut
much
up,
fun
it's
that
a
is?
fun game. I forgot how much fun it was, and then I was going through setting up a new game, and I was like, "Look at all these difficulty levels." I can't remember what the last one is. It's basically just like, "Don't even try."
Yeah, it's
or
like
something.
impossible. I can't. Yeah, it's something
Impossible
hilarious.
mode, or "Don't even try," or something.
It's,
it was
yeah,
like,
it's a fun game.
well, shit.
me
I'm
and
gonna
the
have
Derp guys
to-
played through that. Where we played I played 11 hours straight before.
Yeah, I played for Sunday. I think it was Sunday. I played for 6 hours straight.
Dude, we should play.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Yeah, I have it now. So
We could play online and
I'll be at work tomorrow. We can play.
oh, maybe in the morning for a little bit for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But you can't just play Civ for a couple hours. Like, for those of you who don't know, you've never played Civ, Kyle, right?
No.
Civilization.
Yeah, it's a god
No.
game. It's awesome.
Yeah, you control your whole civilization, and basically,
Wait, he wouldn't like it because you can't do interior design.
it's true. He would not like that.
Sims.
It's done automatically.
Fuck. you
Whoa!
all.
Speaking of Sims, though, they're releasing a new Sim City. Did you guys see the?
Are they
previews for
really?
that? It actually
Yeah.
looks pretty badass.
No, I didn't hear about that.
They had it on The Verge, I think, and they were talking about how cheesy the graphics are, but it still looked pretty awesome.
That is crazy. I did not hear they were making a new one.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. I kind of want to get it just for nostalgia reasons.
Oh, it's basically a rehash of the first one.
Yeah, it's just called Sim City.
Yes.
Well, that's really stupid. Why don't they make a brand new one that looks really, really awesome?
Because it does look awesome. The first one was like 16-bit graphics.
Yeah, I have the first
That's
one.
okay.
Yeah.
They made 3 Roller Coaster Tycoons, and they're all pretty much the same thing.
They really did,
fucking
yes.
Roller Coaster Tycoon. Me and Kyle used to waste hours playing that game,
did
making
too.
That was a lot of
impos-
fun.
making the impossible
Making-
roller coasters that would
Making
kill
the,
people.
Yeah. Every time I went around, yeah.
Just
that's
let it
fun.
run.
Whatever.
Then you shut down all the bathrooms and then install all the bathrooms
no.
and charge $10 to
Yes,
use the
that's what
bathroom.
you got to do every time. Just charge for the bathrooms.
It's such a dick move.
I love it.
And then you can block off the entrance once everybody's in.
Oh, capitalism.
Yep. So you
Oh,
have to
you
use
got
everything.
to take a piss. $10.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, umbrellas went from $1 to $30.
They should really remake those games for
Yeah.
new graphics.
Yes.
I don't know. It was fun, but you can only build so many roller coasters before it gets repetitive.
Well, like they made a lot of
agree.
expansion packs for the third one.
Oh my
God,
yeah.
Like one was like you could have like SeaWorld stuff in there,
Mm-hmm.
and which was kind of fun. You charge like an arm and a leg for the shows.
Well, same thing with Civ. They always are coming out with expansions.
Yeah. There's 4 of them right now for
Yeah.
Sim 4. I didn't get Sim 5. Sim 4 is
I-
Neither
amazing.
did
Civ 5 sucks. I bought it
Oh, does it?
when it was $12 last week.
Oh, really?
It's so freaking terrible.
I think I'm at like 500 BC, and I already have engineering.
Yeah.
I go straight hard science through everything.
Dude, we had like tanks before
Yeah.
the 18th century or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
we had
it's
nukes in like the 1500s.
yeah,
The derp guys and I.
crazy.
You mean that's not possible?
No,
That
it's not.
didn't happen?
No, it did
I
not.
had a guy
Oh.
start a war with me. I want to say it was like Saladin or something, like one of the Arabic guys.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Fuck your couch."
You know what's more fun? You know what's
Done.
even more fun is when you have it set so that you put the guys randomly go to kingdoms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like
Wait, did he get a donkey for?
we
the
have like
kingdom?
you have like George Washington in charge of the Salmon people and stuff. Like you have just everyone has crazy people. Like
Yeah.
Lincoln was in charge of the Roman Empire and shit. And you're just like, oh, this is so awesome. Like I love fucking with history like that. It'd make Kyle cry.
It's such
donkey,
a fun
donkey, a
game.
kingdom for my donkey.
Exactly.
Like,
Hey,
especially
guess
since
what?
it's offline.
What?
I got good news.
What?
It's available for Mac, so I can get it.
It is?
Yeah,
It
Steam's
is.
on Mac and Linux now.
I didn't know
I
that
know.
Civ 4 was.
But now Civ 4 is available
Yeah.
for it.
Dude, you should play with us. It's fun.
So
It's
I'll have to get it.
it's
I
one
got
of those
it for
games.
$10 for all the original and all 4 expansions
Really?
or something. Yeah,
Huh.
they have it on sale every now and then.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It's fun. It's addicting though because you want to build up all your towns and
Yeah.
you
Oh
want to
my God.
expand and you
Yeah.
want to
Just like
Conquer.
Warcraft 3.
just exactly like Warcraft 3. Yeah, it's exactly
Oh,
like
I miss Warcraft 3.
yeah, it's a good game.
Did you say
My
Worldcraft 3?
No,
World of Warcraft 3.
Hey, by the way, since I'm like buying a house and got a wedding, I want to cash in on my year subscription that you owe me in cash form.
Well, it's only worth about like $20 now.
Damn.
It's free to play.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's
Wow.
still.
Up to level 20, and he never got past that anyway.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
No, yeah, I
you
did.
did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Not anymore. You can't. Oh, speaking of this, did you know they started limiting people using multiple characters?
No.
They started cracking down and deleting and locking people's characters out and stuff. I'm like, well, I'm fucked if I ever try to play
They
that
can't,
game.
but people like they allowed that for so long.
Yeah, well, apparently it was some type of thing where it was like you can I have multiple characters on multiple accounts, so like for multi-boxing and stuff,
Yeah.
they're not allowing that anymore.
Really?
So I'm like screwed if I try to play.
What are the
again,
Chinese
which I
farmers
never
gonna do?
will. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't ever play that game. That game's shit.
Yeah, no, I'm never playing it. And you lost me at Mists of Pandaria.
Yeah, when you
It's just a retarded fucking.
when you
game.
bring pandas in, which I understand that pandas were in
Yeah.
Warcraft 3.
Hey, my shirts come with a tag that says "Don't slap pandas."
I know, but fuck pandas in World of Warcraft. That's not like you're these big, warriors, and then you're like, and here's these fat pandas that have kung fu.
Yeah,
and you're like,
Kung
are
Fu
you,
Panda.
are you serious? Like that is just it's retarded.
Why couldn't they just make them rabid?
They should have, and you just kill them.
Yeah.
I think it's just
For the
retarded.
horde.
They really lost me. They actually lost me with Cataclysm.
Cataclysm.
No,
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
was
No.
good.
What was after Cataclysm?
Burning Crusades.
No, it was
Burning
before.
Crusade was the second one. or the first one.
Cataclysms.
Cataclysm was 3.
Wrath of the Lich King
No, that one was pretty good.
was after Burning Crusade.
yeah,
That
but
one was
then
pretty good.
Whatever one was after that, like
Cataclysm.
I think it was Cataclysm.
Cataclysm was good. I like.
It was a
Cataclysm.
cool idea because they destroyed a lot of the normal terrain.
Mhm. It's what they did with Aftermath on Battlefield.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really cool.
I haven't
yeah.
played
We
it
were
yet.
playing that the night.
It's
We were
right.
Playing the other
Yeah.
day, it was awesome.
We got to play that again, dude.
I
We
need
do.
to download it.
It's
do.
fun.
Wait, have I played that one?
Mm-hmm. Aftermath. Those are all the
Sure,
fucked up
expanded
shit,
my
and it
PlayStation.
shakes.
Oh.
And then every once in a while, you're like, "Oh my god, shaking!" Yeah, we played it a
I
few
remember
times.
now.
Yeah, Battlefield's still fun as hell. But what can you do?
I haven't played anything since Black Ops 2 came out.
Fuck
Hey,
Black Ops.
Not even Black Ops 2.
Hey, what?
Hey,
Hey.
did you realize I caught up to you?
In what leveling?
Battlefield.
Yeah, what level? You level the 0.5 now?
Yes.
Isn't that hilarious how
much,
you
yeah.
I
reset?
think I'm like
Yeah.
39 or something. I leveled really quick.
You did. You should.
You're only like one level away from being first.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Call of
Colonel.
Duty really killed my FPS love, but
Mhm.
like we were playing Battlefield the other day, and I was like, this is right.
Yeah.
Like, this is really good.
I just
I
feel
love it.
right.
Frames per
Brian.
second?
exactly first person shooters.
I just feel right.
exactly.
Oh, that's what gay is?
Oh no,
oh,
too
I think he
soon.
just came out
No,
of the closet
no,
again.
Stewie. That was like one of the best episodes ever.
He did come out, didn't he?
No, he goes, that's what gay is, Brian? Oh, I could totally get down with that.
Didn't they actually say he was gay?
I don't think they ever
No,
came
no.
out and say it.
They don't come out and say it. It's just implied.
Pun.
Yeah.
Giggity.
It's
They
just
started,
implied.
speaking of Seth MacFarlane, though, they started recording Cosmos, the new Cosmos for Fox.
Did they really?
Yeah, with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Seth MacFarlane tweeted it today. I can't remember who the other guy was.
By the way, I finished that Burt Kreischer podcast. That
You finished that?
4-hour monster.
Five and
Holy
a
crap.
half.
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah,
sorry. Same
I
difference.
stopped listening. I
It's-
couldn't do it.
They had to stop it once and restart because if they go over 3 hours on iTunes, if us too, it crashes on iTunes. You can't go over 3 hours on a podcast.
Really?
It turns into, as Joe Rogan says, it turns into a pumpkin.
I see that as
He's like, oh, we got to be out 3 hours, otherwise it turns into a pumpkin.
I see that as challenge accepted. Next time
Okay.
Kevin comes on.
3 hour marathon.
Yeah.
No. Next time we all have to take a day off or something like a Friday, or whatever Friday it is that you're off, and just do a marathon session of just everything we can think of.
Oh my god.
We could film. Oh, we could film a lot of shorts that day.
and just play them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we would-
live podcast while we're recording the
That would be
thing.
so boring.
Like
you
a
know how much
behind the
downtime
scenes.
there is? There's
a
like
lot of
hours
downtime.
of downtime
No,
when
it's
we're
not.
shooting.
Okay, now we're editing the video.
Yeah, and then people are just gonna be like, this is boring. Like it's like watching fucking what's his name Code Notch
Oh yeah.
when he does the live codings. I watched for about 3 minutes and I was like, this is so boring.
You can learn some cool coding techniques from
He
him
goes
while
way too
watching.
fast. Like
Oh,
he's like
he
flies.
He thinks in code though. That's
he does. He's sick. Have you ever seen the stuff of him live changing Minecraft?
No.
There's some of it in the video of the DVD.
Oh yeah.
Like
On the fly while he's
yes,
playing
he's
and
like
changing the code.
He's like, you know what? Let's make arrows blow up now. And he goes, and they blow up. And he's like, and let's make the train do this. And he types in code, he copies and pastes, and like it just does it.
like one-handed while he's still playing the game or something.
Yeah, he has it live because he has it. One screen is the code and one screen is the game.
Yeah,
and as he's changing
how
it,
you
it
dev.
changes in the game. And and it's so fucking sick. And it's really only Java you can do that with very cleanly. Apparently,
JavaScript is an extremely clean language.
It
gets
very cool.
very dense and convoluted quickly though.
Well, that's what happens. That's why there's a lot of bugs in Minecraft. But I thought it was so cool that he's on the fly could change the game dramatically like that.
What's cool about Java too is it's very math heavy. So if you have a good understanding of math,
That's what he said.
You
It's
can do anything.
It's
with
all
Java.
math. It's all, like the reason creepers were there because he fucked up on the math because he wanted to make pigs and he accidentally made creepers and he's like, that's pretty cool actually. And he
Yeah,
kept
they
them.
blow up if I touch them. Yeah, let's keep that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool. I still love Minecraft. I was playing it again actually. I'm doing the music for
I
Derp
was
now.
playing it the other day. You're doing music for Derp?
Yeah, because you know how you use note blocks and stuff. There's actually a really funny story. So I came back and I was like, I want a job because I don't think I'm the greatest builder, but I can do okay when I'm with a team of people. And so my specialty is music, obviously, because I'm an okay musician. So they were like, do music. Then so they wanted me to make some Zelda music.
Oh,
They
nice.
built a Temple of Time from Zelda, and it's really badass. But they wanted me to do the main music from Temple of Time music. So I had it all mapped out, and I get all my supplies, and I go to make it. Do you know what I forgot?
What?
Note blocks.
So you got all the way there and forgot.
I got all the way there. I got settled down. I start putting down my markers and stuff on the ground, and I start getting ready, and I go, where the fuck are my note blocks? And I fucking forgot note blocks. The thing you need to make music.
That is funny.
So I had to go back and get note blocks. And I was laughing so hard because I was like, I cannot believe I forgot the most important thing. And I did make the Temple of Time music. It's actually really, really cool.
Is it?
It's a lot of fun.
I'll definitely have to jump in the server.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should see it. I would like to have it on the screen sometime here and show people what we do in there. Because
I know Dark wants me to start playing again.
he does. He thinks you hate him, dude.
No, I don't hate him.
I hope he's listening to this because
Yeah.
he's like, why does Handy Andy hate me so much?
I don't hate him. It's the fact that
It's
really
all the
don't
people
have-
in there, right?
No, it's the fact I don't really have the time. It's like
It takes forever to get anywhere in their server. I'll give
Yeah.
them that. Like when I hopped on a couple of weeks ago and was playing, you gave me all this shit, and I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna go out, build a house. It's gonna be awesome. I get out there, I run into a creeper. I go, oh shit! I start running, and then two more come, boom, and I couldn't find where all my shit was.
Well, you didn't die from them,
Yeah, I did.
did you? Oh, survival. Well, it doesn't destroy anything. That's right.
Yeah,
'Cause they-
I saw, like once I died, I saw all my shit there. I was like, okay, how did I get here? And then I couldn't find it again.
Yeah, but if you need, we can teleport you and move you around. There's hubs of teleportation right there.
Yeah,
You just need to learn where they all are, and I don't even know where they all are because I just teleport everywhere
Yeah.
and warp and
With
stuff.
the
Because I have
I was very
Exactly.
tempted just to be like, fuck, I'll give you the $50 so I can just figure out where I need to go.
if you donate money, yeah, he will.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll trust you because of me
or whatever.
Yeah.
What's the ancient thing that I saw yours?
Ancient is a mod or an
Aliens.
admin who has gone inactive,
Oh.
and you have to earn back your place. So I'm not even an ancient anymore. I'm
okay.
back to being, whatever the second highest tier is because I'm not a
Tier
full.
4.
I used to be a overlord or overseer, but I'm not that anymore
Ah.
because I've been so inactive. But if you have to earn that back. So me doing the music, I'm earning my place back because he wants you to actually.
It's
do
like
stuff.
a merit system in there or something. That's
Yeah,
built in?
yeah. I mean, he knew he wanted me back. When I told him I'm back, but because I'd taken so long of a break, they can't have everybody on there as ancient and stuff like that. So he put me in ancient, which I still have some abilities, but now I have more because I'm back full time playing.
Gotcha.
It's actually a really cool server. I love it. There's
Yeah.
stuff. I have to show you the one thing that
place
Yuji
is
built.
amazing.
There's this reverse pyramid he built. You know how they extended the
Yeah,
level
256.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
256? It goes from the top there almost to the ground. It is this big pyramid with this giant oval in it. Like I'm doing a
Sounds
terrible
like a
injustice.
Coliseum.
No. It's floating. It's a floating reverse pyramid with this. It's so fucking badass looking. Like I was flying around it for 10 minutes just looking, going, how did you even do this?
Yeah.
It's all circular because it's so big
Uh-huh.
that he made it circular. So like it
Wow.
looks like a big oval ring in the sky. Like it's so massive. If you're on the ground, you can't even see it because it's so high up.
Wow.
And then and part of it touches to the ground, and they're gonna make it like this big base and stuff. Like I really want to take
like a
pictures. I forgot.
fortress.
It's so cool. Like I was so impressed at their
those
building
guys are
ability.
really good at building stuff.
Those
Yeah.
guys are sick.
Everything, just the spawn point alone was amazing.
Do you know Juno from Final Fantasy?
Yes.
one of the
Final
there's,
Fantasy 11.
there's,
Yeah.
there's
I saw that they
one
built
lady
it.
is she does her third time building Juno because they've lost it a couple times.
How have they lost it?
We had a couple of server corruptions
Oh.
and deleted everything.
Is it like Narn World gone?
He has it. No,
You
he
said
has
you
Narn World.
said he couldn't find it.
No, he
when I was-
lied. He was fucking with me.
Oh, I was
Because
like,
he
I
didn't
wanted,
know-
I wanted to see my stuff.
He didn't know if I was back, and so he was like, "Yeah, it's gone." Someone said it was gone. I talked to Dark, and he was like, "No, I have it on my computer." He goes, "If you come back more, we'll put it back on the server because it takes up a little bit of space."
Gotcha.
But no, Narn World still exists. They took all of our pixels out of it. In Pixel World, the pixels that we all made are in there.
Pixel World.
Pixel art.
Oh.
You know, like we
like,
make
like the
yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, all that
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
So that's all in there. It's all ready for us to
So
look
is
at.
all our stuff still in there?
Yeah, well, the
The
hockey
hockey
arena we
stadium and
moved.
everything?
With hockey arena we copied to the world.
What
Oh,
about the
really?
baseball stadium?
The baseball stadium we copied into the actual world itself. They took those out because he was so impressed with them. That's why he wants you to come on.
Okay.
What about Planet Express?
No, I don't think they copied that because they built their own even better one.
Oh, that's
Not
fine.
out of cotton.
Yeah, not out of no. They
No,
built their own.
I know that they're really good at building
They are
stuff. So
sick. I mean, they were like the number one people on the Canadian server that we were on that did
Wow.
live streams and stuff. They were until we all got banned. They were all.
wait, I'm not
permaban.
banned.
We
I'm
were-
not banned.
You're not banned, but we were cheating.
I can be.
We had
though.
X-ray on, so we had like
Oh, so you
chests
could
full
find
of
all the-
diamonds because you would just put X-ray on and go, "Hey, there's diamonds," and then mine to that place and get the diamonds or whatever you wanted. Like you could see through. It would,
How
it
did
would,
they know you were cheating though?
Because you can tell when someone's doing that because they mine.
It's really weird tunnel.
Yeah, they're like, why do these tunnels go to diamonds all over? And like they can see that, and that's how they catch you. And how they originally caught him was he had taken a picture with it on and then posted it on the derpislands.com website. And one of the mods had a hard on for us to hate us, so he went on and found it and was like, look at their cheating, and banned basically almost everybody. I wasn't banned, but then it went on and said, "Fuck you mods, you're assholes," and I posted a sign and I was like, "Fuck the mods, fuck this, fuck that," and they banned me
I
for
remember
it.
that.
You should have blown everything up first.
No, because they could roll it back.
Yeah, it's still
'Cause
fun.
there was-
you can still strategically plant TNT.
There was other members who were banned shortly after that because they did just that.
Oh.
Like they planted TNT all around the
I
hub,
would've.
the spawn hub, and then hit it and blew up the whole spawn hub and crashed the server.
Oh,
And
we
they had
did
to-
that several times before we had our own. Server.
Yes,
Yeah.
but on theirs they have like, what was it? They have a monster computer holding it. Like it takes a lot to crash it, and they crashed it with how much TNT they like flooded the area. They just destroyed it, and they rolled it back and fixed it. But then they
Well,
just it just
during the live stream, what's his face actually did that a few times because he put so much TNT in certain things.
yeah, and the creeper, and they made a big giant creeper, and he put too much
Yeah.
TNT in it, and crashed the server.
That's what it was. Yeah. He literally just punched it in, fill this space to this space, TNT.
Oh my god.
And there was filled with TNT, and someone just said "fuck this," and they hit it.
Well, before he's like, "Don't nobody hit it," and somebody hit it.
Why
early.
would you do that if you didn't want somebody to hit
They
it?
should have kicked everybody out. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
The other funny thing too was Dark accidentally flooded the entire world of ours because he accidentally filled it with water.
How do you do that?
We have MC edit commands. He
Yeah.
accidentally filled the whole world with water.
MC edit all water.
Yes, and it lagged so bad and crashed everything. They rolled most of it back, but some things were actually destroyed because of the water. It was really funny.
It's funny.
Because I come on, I'm like, "Why is all the grass dead?" And he's like, "Yeah,
We had a 40 days and 40 nights situation.
Yeah, he's like, we kind of had like 40 blocks of water, 40 blocks deep of water on top of the land. He's like, sorry. Like nothing of mine was destroyed, but it was really funny.
What else did
That's
we
awesome.
build? We built the city on Rock and Roll.
Yes, we did. We built this city. I hear that song all the fucking time at work. Fuck that song.
What
I
else
love
did we
that song.
build?
It's the theme song for
London
Rocket
Bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah,
Down there?
the London Bridge. We also built what the fuck else?
They were
I feel like
impressed.
we
I
had
was
this
working on
The
conversation
London,
recently.
the London Bridge with
Like last
Brett's
week.
Bridge to nowhere right
Oh, the
next to
giant
it.
roller coaster
That
we
was
built.
awesome. I got
so
I got
retarded.
into a creative mode, and I started making like this massive fortress. It's
Solitude.
awesome.
Kyle, you should come back because
I need to come back.
Dark was so impressed with a lot of the hockey arena was like the main idea was yours, and like we helped a lot with the other stuff too. But like the main thought process for that was you, and he was very impressed with that. I love the hockey arena still.
Yeah.
We did a really good job on that.
It
The
took
baseball stadium.
forever. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you can give yourself stuff. Try getting all those materials yourself. Now we can help you because we have a mall now.
Yeah.
We built a mall.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And we can
America?
give you money, and or we can get money
You
yourself.
start with like 16,000 credits or something.
You start 1,600, but
1,600.
Dark gave me like 10 billion, so
Oh my god!
I just don't listen to that because like he's like, here, have some money because
Inflation.
that's when I went to buy and I forgot to buy the note blocks, but he gave me some money for that so I can go in the mall and buy shit for myself and everybody else.
I saw your character in there. That was funny.
Yeah,
With the
I'm a
Hawks
hockey
jersey.
player.
Yeah,
I have a Hawks jersey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
He's
And
an NPC.
so he built the mall where you can go and buy. There's NPCs. and you can buy your materials from them, and you get money by killing things. So there's an arena that you can go that spawns mobs. You can kill mobs to get money, and then go buy your materials if you don't want to go hunt for them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a different way to do it. I mean, you can
Yeah.
do mine. You can go wherever you want and do whatever you want in mine.
Will
and,
he be a dick about X-ray?
They have a way to detect that now, actually. There's a way to
that.
detect if someone's using X-ray, like on the spot. There are some of the mods who still use X-ray because they're like, fuck it. They're like, it's X-ray is cool because it's basically what X-ray does is it strips all of the grass, stone, and
Everything but valuable.
everything
And
but
dirt.
everything but yeah. It's have you
So,
seen it?
Yeah.
You used
I
it,
used
right?
it
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
on the Canadian.
Allegedly
server.
used it.
No.
No, we used
I
it.
used it on the
Used it.
Canadian server. No, I flat out just used it on the Canadian.
Yeah, it
I haven't got
strips
caught.
everything that's not a valuable material, and you just see it all, and everything else is
It's
grayscale.
like the Matrix.
It's so wickedly cool to see.
It sucks when you're running and you run into like patches of grass where you gotta actually jump up like a mountain or
Yeah.
something because you're like, why am I not going any further?
It was fun. X-ray is cool. We don't
Yeah.
really use that anymore. You don't really need to because we have so much stuff. But you saw how it was built up. The main part, it's so pristine because we hate trees. Part of derp is we hate trees except for one tree. So there's no trees like except that for strategic areas.
Oh, we made that little forest that we made. Remember that?
On accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit like fill tree command and it just trees
No,
everywhere.
not only that.
Oh, no, we built
planted,
them-
We planted the seeds.
And then I lit it on fire.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
That's
oh
so
my god!
classy,
And it was
dude.
right next to your house.
He got all pissed off.
Oh,
it's
on our
hard.
server?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
See, there's good times in Minecraft.
It was one of I think it was your wood house.
It was your wood house. We remember we surrounded it with trees, and then I lit it on fire, and you're like, "Uh oh!"
Run!
So
Everything's
much fun.
on fire.
Remember my lava house?
Oh my god, that was so cool. Yeah, we got to get back to the
We
game.
built some cool shit in that.
People built some awesome shit in that. I love what Derp's building. Like they built so much cool shit. It's disgusting sometimes. I don't know how they think of it. Like the Temple of Time from Zelda is really cool. They built the first Zelda game. They rebuilt that first whole level.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, top down, it looks like it. Like if you're above it and look down, it is that whole map. That it's 16 bits.
Oh wow.
The one guy rebuilt the whole thing. Like you have to see it. I can't even do it justice. It's so impressive.
I saw on I think it was The Verge or Lifehack or IO9, one of those sites. Some guy built the first 10 hours of Final Fantasy VII
Yes.
in Minecraft.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of Midgar,
Oh
everything.
my god.
Well,
Can you
someone built
imagine that?
someone built a computer in Minecraft.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like a working circuit?
Yes.
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 How the fuck do you do
It's
that?
in the Minecraft DVD. They have it. Like he explains
You
it.
have to show that to us before we leave. 'Cause
It's
I gotta see that.
so massive. It's an actual computing computer in Minecraft that computes on its own and has outputs and inputs.
Yeah. There's also
like switches, like an old
Yes.
school switch.
Yeah,
computer?
it's like it's like those old 60s
Yeah.
ones. It's like that, but it fills up like I don't know 100 by 100 block space.
So it's like an actual computer.
Yeah, and he says
Like
he's
how
gonna
they were when they were first invented.
exactly. He wants to get it more advanced to do like adding, subtracting, multiplication, division. Like
I
he
thought
can
someone
do
actually made a calculator.
They did. They made they made a clock on Derp server. It's an actual analog clock that actually ticks.
Wow.
Yes, and they showed me it's actually genius how they did it. Very intense.
How do they do it?
That's
So
the secret.
what they did was they have what are those called? They the lever thing. What the fuck are they called? Pistons.
Lever.
Oh.
They use pistons and they use timing with the redstone, and they have a piston structure that shifts with grass and glass on it, and grass has a signal that goes through it, and glass stops it. So they have it at points to count. So there's like one piece of glass and then grass, and that's one tick, and it goes off and it ticks it on the seconds, and then it goes to a second structure which is the minutes, and then they have hours, and then they have days, and it's a giant structure
on that server.
Yes, and
Wow.
how it ticks the analog is it changes glow blocks, so it glows the number on it.
That's
It's
awesome.
like I saw it. And I was sitting there just watching it because it ticks. Like the seconds lag.
Is it like real time or game time?
It's real time.
Wow.
It's real seconds. Like they have it match real time seconds. So they just have a big motherfucking clock sitting there.
That is amazing.
It's impressive. The seconds lag, so you get like every other second because of it. It's so much changing that its server can't quite handle it. But it's so impressive, dude.
That is amazing.
And it actually works. Like that's the coolest thing. Because the technology that's built in there is so badass. I'm very impressed with what they can do in Minecraft. Like the computer thing really blasted me away. I will show you that before we leave on the DVD.
Yeah, no,
Because
I gotta see that.
it's holy shit. And the guy is like Down syndrome smart. Like he is so. He's like
I think
fucking.
you mean autistic smart.
Same
but
difference.
Yeah.
He is like autistic smart, like Rain Man smart. And you look at him, you're like,
Who is this?
I don't remember his name. He's some Minecraft guy. He's a big nerd, but goddamn, is it impressive. Like, it's very cool that he did this. It took a lot of work.
Insane.
And then they had the guy that made the one-to-one Voyager. No, what the hell is that called? Star Trek shit.
Enterprise.
Yeah, you remember he made the
He
one-to-one.
built a 1-to-1 of
Yes.
NCC
Yeah, I've seen that.
1701D.
Yes.
Wow.
You didn't know about this? That's in the DVD also.
Yeah,
That was
that's been a while.
well. He built it in alpha. He finished it though. Since then,
And it's
Yeah.
like you can walk through it and everything.
every room.
Yeah.
Yes. Like he built the entire one-to-one.
I need to see this.
He's actually he seems like a cool guy. He's a very 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 big nerd. Not too social. A little awkward, but
Stereotypical nerd.
yes. But holy fuck, he's a very smart guy. And he was just like, yeah, I just
Well,
wanted
you
to
have
test
to be to
Minecraft.
map that out in your head like that.
He has plans. Like he
Oh, I
has like
bet.
blueprint, like honest to god blueprints of. He's like
he
that.
drew out.
I think he drew and printed off the internet, but he has like a master, like a war room that he has to build this. Like he shows you like, oh, here are the plans I have, and I just basically copied it in Minecraft, but he did the full thing.
Wow. Not using MC Editor or anything.
No, this is
Placing
before
individual boxes.
he built this before MC Edit existed. He built this in alpha
Yeah.
when you could.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
he built it, and then he did complete it since then, but all by hand, like all of it. Doing it, he did not use MC Edit at all.
Wow.
It's very sick. Have you seen that, Kyle? That was one of like the
No,
first
I
big Minecraft videos.
The biggest thing that I've seen in the game was the person that built the whole globe.
Get a little closer to your mic.
Yeah.
The person that built the whole globe,
Yeah.
the whole world,
Yeah.
and they sunk down the level so that it fit within the old parameters
Right
on there.
Now they make
was
it
the
bigger
biggest
one.
thing.
Oh, so they mined everything down and then
They mined it all the way down to the
Bedrock.
like to the bedrock, and then
It
they
was
built the whole
literally just a
globe.
giant.
And
That's also in
Crater.
the DVD, the globe.
is it?
Yeah, they don't go through it. They just show a picture of it. But yeah, they built the whole world on it. That was really cool.
that is cool.
It's not a 1-to-1, sadly, but
No.
they built,
No.
it looks like it looks really good,
It
and you
does
can
look
go
really awesome.
through it. And there's like lava in the center and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's some wicked stuff they do. The other thing I want to show you too is in the Minecraft DVD they show like the steady cams of these guys that like the number one people building in the whole world. Like I know they won a bunch of shit. Like it shows them building. They built like these giant caverns with cities in them.
Oh yeah, you're telling me about that.
And you're just like, oh my god, like how do these guys do this? It's sick. It's really cool how people do it. And then obviously there's like 15 or 20 of them, so but they speed up the camera and it's just like build so quickly. It's very cool. And it's all for fun. Like that's the coolest thing. Like we
And
spent
for those
so
of
much
you
time in
that
it.
actually want to like check out the game and stuff,
Yeah, send me that.
Minecraft.net is the website. I think it's what you could play the demo or you could play the actual game. I think it's like $20 or something.
It's 26 American dollars right now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's gone up.
I mean, it's worth every penny. When that
I'm
first
gonna-
came out, we were playing that for hours and hours.
Oh,
On end.
it was like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go to bed at 11 o'clock. Next thing you know, it's 2:30. Son of a bitch! I
Yep,
wanted to go to
been
bed
there.
3 hours ago.
Been there a lot.
Yes, we should get back into it because Minecraft is one of those games that's fun and you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like we have a survival world where you can just run around.
I
with-
like how it's all on the same server too, and depending on where you go.
Yes,
it
there's
changes.
there's different worlds that he has built in that are separate that do different things like that. Like they have the pixel world, which is basically a big flat area,
Yeah.
and some of the pixel art, dude.
This is how big this game actually is. So far, 8,912,542 people have bought the game
Times
For both-
26.
for both PC and Mac.
Yeah,
Cha-ching.
they've made bank. on
And this
Yeah.
number keeps going up as I'm sitting here talking.
and they have Mojang has no advertising section of their company.
No.
They do not advertise. They have no reason to advertise.
It's all word of mouth.
Yes, and even when it got huge, they still didn't advertise it. It was all just word of mouth and
PR. It was all-
PR. Yeah, it was. And then they made the documentary these guys made. They made it like because they loved Minecraft so much. They wanted to tell the story. So it's just insane. If I could speak.
Insanity.
Thank you. It's very cool. I love the game.
Blasphemy.
They also made it for Xbox, which I've not played yet.
It's on
I don't either.
Android too.
It's
Yeah.
on Android.
And
Yes,
on-
I
and
have.
on,
I have it on Android and iPhone.
It's on
yeah.
iOS as well.
Yes, it is. I have played it on Android. I have it for my phone. It's okay.
I don't think it's worth the $8.
It's not, and it's part. And they're not really developing it as much because I think they realize it's a very limited platform. Even the 360 is okay, but it's not full as like a computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play it in your browser. You don't even have to play it on. So if your computer can't handle it, you play it in the browser, and it's much better
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it is a intensive game for being 16-bit,
Yeah.
the game is
It's because
hog.
Java is a resource hog. And
It is a resource hog, and even like my Alienware, sometimes in some of the big structures, it takes an extra couple seconds to load.
My computer's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it hums when that thing really gets going.
As it should.
Yeah. So
It's a great game.
It's definitely a fun game to play.
And we will. What we could do is we could actually bring some stuff up on the screen here at some point in the future and show people some of the builds and stuff like that. I like to do that. I like to go through a
Pretty
little
cool.
quick tour.
You
of Derp.
know, Derp has to build the Futurama city again.
Oh my God!
like
New
what they
New
did on
York?
the. Yes, they
They
actually built
built it.
that on the Canadian server.
That's
and
awesome.
It's still there too.
what happened was, I don't know what the episode where Fry got Leela to love him was
That was so
with the
cool.
stars where they blew up, like and Leela missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had that in the live stream.
They
which,
recreated that.
which was awesome, and Fraser missed it.
Yeah, it was really funny because he missed it, and then they couldn't roll it back in time. But you saw it on screen. It's just Fraser missed it, where it blows up and fireworks go off, and then it says "I love you, Leela"
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
They recreated that moment in there.
That's
Derp did that.
awesome.
Derp, and I was like,
and
oh my
then
God.
he missed it, and everyone's like, "You missed it. What the fuck?" And he's like, well, let's go back. And they're like, no.
Because at the time they couldn't roll back as easily as you can now. And they also recreated all of New York plus the main thing from that. Yeah, these guys are sick, and they did this in like 2 weeks.
That's insane.
Yeah, these guys are like
Well,
hardcore
Springfield
builders.
was another one.
They did yeah, and I helped with Springfield.
I did
Oh,
too. I
makes
played in the
sense.
water slide.
You did, yeah. I built the elementary school with them.
That's awesome.
I helped.
It was a lot of work to recreate that,
I
but
bet.
so much fun. Like you spent hours, but it was so much fun to do that. And the live shows were really cool when we did them. But even just the time of just getting supplies and sitting there and just chilling and laughing, like that's the most fun in that game.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we sit and vent all the time and shit around like that. It's a lot of fun. Have you guys played Terraria?
Yes.
Played what?
Terraria.
I don't know what that is.
It's
I
like the
have.
Minecraft copy, but I don't like it at all.
Neither do I. It's not like 3D or anything. It's more 2D platform.
But it like stole the same pixel art from Minecraft, and Notch knows it, and he's like, you know what? I don't really care. I'm not gonna sue him. Like he could. Like that's how close. They literally stole like the same grass texture.
Wow.
It's more of an adventure game,
Uh-huh.
but it's the same basic idea. I really don't like it. I have it on my laptop. I can show you. It's really
How
shitty,
much
though.
is it?
It's like $10. It's really inexpensive, but it's
definitely,
just
definitely wait until it goes on like the Steam summer sale. or-
anyway.
it's not that good. I wouldn't.
It's
waste my time with
nowhere near as good as Amnesia, or
I still need to play it. I have the demo and I haven't played it.
it. Amnesia's a terrifying fucking
the
game.
fucking water level.
Oh my god, dude. So stressed. Kyle, you never want to play this game. You shit your pants.
Yes.
Never
you-
planned on it.
It scared me.
For those of you that are listening and actually you could Google kid playing Amnesia, and it's on.
Oh my God.
It's on E-Bombs World, and what happens is this kid's. I don't know if it's legit or not, but this kid's playing it and he is terrified. At one point, someone goes, something. They say something about a Milky Way bar, and like a monster pops up on the screen, and this kid goes
Ape shit. Oh my god.
He's
like
terrified.
screaming, clipping
He
audio.
pauses the game, like you can tell that he threw his headset down, and he's
You
like,
can hear it.
and he's like crying.
Is this like the World of Warcraft kid whose mom
No.
cancels it, like goes berserk?
No.
Like,
No,
it's
it's not
really
that way.
exaggerated.
this game is actually scary if you have really good headphones like Dave and I, where it's got the 5.1 surround sound inside the headset. You will shit a brick.
They did the creepiest audio in this game. They went through and they really focused on audio, so the graphics are really shitty. But like there's so many creepy sounds, there's creaks, there's screams and creepy stuff in the background. And the thing is you can't kill the monster that's in there.
And you cannot be in the dark for too long because you go crazy.
You go insane and you die. So you have to have light, and the monster's chasing you. Like
The monster's attracted to the light.
right. So he's running through the level. You don't know where he is, and you're trying to get through the level and trying to figure out puzzles, and he's somewhere. So around any corner can be this monster.
And you just have to run away like a little bitch.
Yeah, because he will kill you, and you cannot defend yourself. Like you have to shut all doors behind you. Like it's one of those games where like it literally is terrifying because you cannot fight back.
The water level is by far the.
So it's
Oh
just
my
like
God.
being an unarmed citizen in America.
Here, really quick,
Dude.
this water level is so freaky. This monster's in the water, and there's crates that you can jump across. But as soon as you fall in the water and you miss the crate, you can't get back on.
Yeah,
And you just gotta fucking run. And there's doors lining this hallway, and you don't know what door's the way out.
and the monster is invisible behind you, and you hear him coming at you, and you do not see him, and you
my
hear him in the
God.
water, and you're like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And like sometimes he gets ahead of you, like he knows you're on the blocks and stuff, and it's just like your heart is pounding, and you have to just keep running, and you do not know what's going on. Like it is one of those like you shake. Like afterwards, I was shaking. It was from a fucking video game. It was so crazy.
It was awesome.
I remember watching you guys. I think we were by your
I-
place?
I
or
sh-
were we
I
at
showed you the
Dave's or
video.
something? Somebody, no, I saw you guys playing it a little bit too, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I couldn't believe how. Oh hey, look at that! I can hear myself.
you.
Oh my god! Hey, I kind of forgot how to operate one of these things.
It's okay. It happens.
It's okay.
I remember watching one of you guys play through. I think we were at your old place,
Yeah.
and you were playing through, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's crazy!" And that was one of the more like mild levels from what you guys were telling
Yes.
me. And I was like, I wouldn't even grasp.
And there's
playing
all these
this.
like audio clips that play because you have amnesia. You don't know what happened. You know something bad happened to you.
And you're trying to figure out what it was as
you
you
have,
try
like-
to escape this place.
Yeah, and you're just in this big mansion, and you're like, "What the fuck?" You know, it's one of they did a really good job, and they made a second and third one too.
Yeah, they made a
Is
second
it
one
kind of
called
like Maniac
Penumbra.
Mansion on Nintendo?
Kind of like that, but much more terrifying.
Oh my god, I need
Yeah.
to go home and bust out my NES now.
It actually
That
reminds
was
me.
like one of the coolest NES games ever. It's like the original
I have it.
RPG.
I have it
know.
at my house.
I know. I want to steal one of your Nintendos. Maybe your N64.
Wow, my whole
crazy.
Nintendo pillages.
Did you guys hear about THQ? You know the
Bankruptcy,
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
It was
were-
in our last crappy version of We're Playing You, which we have officially taken over. You won't see that anymore.
Well, they're busy. You know.
Yeah, we will be
Um,
taking it over for the
They,
time
they will
being.
definitely make guest appearances on that.
Yeah.
Mike's moment is really good though.
Mike's moment
Yes.
is good when he actually does it.
he's a busy motherfucker.
Yeah, that's all fine.
being
and
married. I don't know. You'll find out soon enough. Being married
It's
sucks.
maybe one of my last couple here.
Yeah, right.
Because once I sign that paperwork, I definitely won't be
She
anywhere. after that.
owns you. Then that's
Wow.
why these
Your
chairs.
genitals are in
Plus,
her
I gotta.
purse.
Plus, I gotta
Both.
gut a whole. Plus, I gotta gut a whole kitchen before we can move in.
Can we help you?
Sure.
Oh, can you give me a sledgehammer? I can just go to fucking town on shit.
Wait,
Maybe.
no, we can't go through walls.
What? Why not?
Him, I, we've been over this. We can't go through walls.
Why?
No.
It's
Walls are not
Minecraft.
getting
Just get your
moved.
pick and keep
Yeah,
digging
come on,
till you
dude. There's materials all over the place. We can.
I already
rebuild that
said
shit.
everybody's allowed to come over to rip down wallpaper.
That's
I'll do
not-
cabinets. I don't do wallpaper.
Okay,
Cabinets
I
are
heard
easy.
the first part.
Just take out the
Everyone
plug.
can come over and rip down walls. That's what I heard.
Wall. One wall.
Do you guys know
Then
the
I'll
story?
I'll give you another doorway into your bedroom.
Do you guys know the story of Officer Bondi and a bunch of other friends and I?
Yes.
Actually, Kevin was there too.
Yes,
Where
I
we
did.
literally destroyed a house.
No.
Yeah.
Like we literally gutted a house. Oh my god. Okay, so this house was being torn down, and these people wanted stuff moved out of the house. That's actually the chair Andrew's sitting in is one of the chairs that I ganked from this place. It was a literally old like 2-story house, and so we were hired to go over there and remove all the stuff out of there. So we removed all the stuff, and we're like, "What's happening to the house?" And they said, "Well, it's actually going to be demolished." And we were all, I think, like 18 or 19 years old,
No.
and someone happened to bring a couple sledgehammers.
Just happened to have him.
I think I know I had one in my trunk for some unknown reason, along with an axe. You know, just for
Wait,
fun.
wait, was this the axe that ended up going in the dumpster when we cleaned out the
Yes,
garage?
yeah, the one that broke, the handle broke.
That was awesome.
So we asked the people, we're like, well, since you're destroying the house, there's like 6 of us. We're all, like teenagers, 18, 19. Can we go to town on it? We got a little bit. We're all dudes too, by the way. We all have a little bit of aggression. And the lady was like, yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. And so we fucking
Whose house was this?
It was a house. It was a house that they used for business. They had like some sort of business. I don't know. What it was.
Robin Tugs.
No, it was in Downers Grove.
Oh.
And so we went through and destroyed all the walls. We ripped out the stairs.
Did you get them to sign a paper saying that was okay first?
They showed us the thing that demolishing it. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
me and the other guy made sure because we were the older ones and we were like, yeah, this is a little dangerous, but fuck it. But like
that was the whole thought
we
process.
had like part of the floor collapsing on us, like part of the walls were collapsing. I was so afraid that we were going to
The
hit.
building was gonna fall.
I honestly was afraid. Like we finally were like, okay, we're done. When part of the floor collapsed and one of our friends fell into the basement.
Wait. Was the person's name Yolanda Williams?
No, it was not.
Oh.
See, this is what you need to do. You go in there, you go, okay, which is the supporting wall? It's that one. Don't touch that wall.
My friend did-
And beat the shit out of
Wait,
everybody
did
else.
someone run into the beam? Like they tried to run through the wall?
Yeah, and they hit the beam. Yeah, because they hit the main beam. Like it was. Oh my god, it was so much. Like we were covered from head to toe in dust.
That's awesome.
I ganked this chair and a bunch of other chairs they were gonna throw away because they were gonna throw all the stuff away. We took like a water cooler and stuff that we had in the garage. Oh my god, it was one of the most fun times of my life, destroying a whole house.
I think
That's
one of the
awesome.
one of the
That's
best times
awesome.
was
So good.
when your
That's
mom got
awesome.
the dumpster to clean out the garage, and we came over to help you clean it out.
Yes, we just
we destroyed
things.
everything. What did we do? Put weights through a microwave?
We did. Yes, we put weights through.
Did you put weights in a microwave and nuke them first?
No, because the microwave is fucking jacked.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
But the other thing that we made sure the electricity was off because we were really worried about getting electrocuted. But they had
I actually did that the other day.
You electrocuted yourself?
Yeah, I zapped myself. My hand was numb for about 30 minutes.
Nice.
With what? Only 120?
Huh?
Household volt?
Yeah.
Try hitting yourself with some 220. That's good.
Come on, don't be a pussy.
I actually did that at my parents'
there.
house in the basement. They had the old tube and knob wiring in the basement, and I was painting the it looked like rafters. I was up there painting it.
I remember doing those, Brett.
Yeah.
Thanks for roping me into that
Yeah,
job.
that was fun.
Jerk.
My paintbrush, the metal part hit one of the knobs, and it went.
I think the next day was when your mom called me and said, "Hey, can you come help Brett paint?" The dumbass decided to electrocute himself.
No, it was like this was like towards the end. This was like the last part by the shower in the basement.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like right over there.
So it was after I put my
it was
touch on
after all that, and it like just nicked it and like stuck, and I'm like, and just felt it through my arm.
I did at the
let go, and my arm just fell. It was just like
I did at
this is fun.
At the pizza place. We were moving the dough mixer out. And
Oh no!
I had a special moment and didn't realize you had to unplug it before you pulled it out.
Oops.
Well, here's what happened. Basically, it was me and another like stronger guy, right? I was at that time just big, right?
Yeah.
And so we grabbed this thing. And usually, it's a pain in the ass to move. I mean, it's a heavy mixer, and so usually it takes a couple like tries to get it to like finally loosen up a little bit to move it out. Mm-hmm. So we just grabbed this thing and go, all right, 1, 2, 3, pull, and it moved on its own, like just the first try. And ended up ripping the cords out of the plug. So me being a dumbass was just didn't think that electricity still runs through a plug. Just went. I'm like, my whole thumb was numb for a couple hours, and that's 240, I think.
Oh my god!
You're lucky you didn't die.
That's the big the theater plug.
Yeah,
The
that's a
big
massive
plug.
bitch.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
It stopped your heart.
Nah, it was real quick. It was it was not
It's okay. His heart stops that he just touches it again.
Polish science right there. It was really quick. It didn't have enough time.
Nah, I had not enough time to electrocute
It
me.
was between beats. It was okay.
It was all good. No big deal. Go figure. We have to have a medical professional here that's like,
That's
you
why
shouldn't
he's
have
so
done that. You
electrifying.
could have electrocuted yourself.
You could have died.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for ruining a great
Oh
story.
my God.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, as I'm like destroying a house, I'm like, you could have died, Kyle.
Well,
Never mind. Hang on. Let's loop this back like 2 minutes where you were talking about your friend falling through the floor.
He was okay. He injured his
Wait,
foot, but
wait.
he's fine.
Since we're talking about falling through a floor,
There was no electricity.
Since we're talking about falling through a floor,
wait. Can
Hold
I
up.
finish my story first?
No.
About how I just electrocuted myself. Like
After the story,
2 weeks ago?
you'll like this story.
Transition.
Okay.
You'll like this story.
Which one?
The fat one.
I don't know if I have that one.
I gave it to you. This was in New York City. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Is this our what the fuck moment?
No,
No?
this is just like
This is
perfect
just
timing.
awesome? Okay.
Yeah, this is just
Okay.
awesome.
All right.
Her name is Yolanda Williams. Hence what I said earlier.
Yolanda.
She stands 6'5", taller than you.
No, as tall.
She's taller
Holy
than you.
shit,
She doesn't
she's
have,
your
she doesn't
height?
have the hair
That's
gel
tall.
in front.
Shut up.
She weighs in at a whopping 400 pounds.
Oh, that's a huge bitch.
She
A
fell
little
through
bit-
a New
is that a
York.
little-
the circus.
Now, Kyle, is that a little bit more or less than you? Is that a little... Which direction does that go? Oh.
Hang on, everybody turn away. Everybody don't watch their camera.
What's
for
he
a
going to do?
second.
Don't hit me with stuff?
No, throw this.
Yeah, right?
There's weapons all over this.
There are weapons everywhere.
So
That's how you know it's a man's house.
Brett, you'll like this one. She fell through a New York City sidewalk.
Oh, my God.
She was trying to get out of the rain, and she's 32
How are
year
you
old.
when you're 6'5" and 400 pounds? You get out of the rain.
Oh, and
Well-
it's spelled Yolanda, not Yolanda.
Yeah, Yolanda.
Wow.
Uh,
I'm
Dave,
gonna go with
Dave, share
she's
with the
black.
class. Share with the class.
wait. The best part is, before I go any further, it says, well, a thinner person may have died from the fall. Williams was able to walk away with only cuts, bruises, and a broken arm.
She's so fat, she cushioned her own fall.
That's awesome. Oh my God.
She says she was waiting for a bus around 9:10 p.m. So it was at night.
So the sidewalk just collapsed under it.
It was
She was only standing in the same spot for about 10 seconds when the ground caved in.
a 4-foot by 6-foot slab broke under her weight.
And she fell into a cellar in front of the building that she was standing in. So the cellar was
Wow.
attached to that building. The building has since been inspected and everything, and there were lots of problems with it. So
Okay,
a lot of
so
violations and everything.
I'm going to zoom in on this
so-
picture here. If you look at it, I'd say it's about, that concrete is probably about, what is that, 2 inches thick?
Yeah, probably a little thicker. Probably 3 inches.
3 inches thick concrete.
Yeah.
Her fat ass breaks through for her just standing there.
Okay, so there's that. So does she get charged with violations of destroying
Breaking and entering?
breaking and entering and destroying public property?
No, because
Destruction of
You know what? You know what this proves? That Mayor Bloomberg is onto something with banning extra large beverages.
Yeah, he might.
And
I
it's
might agree with him on that. If there's a 400-pound, 6'5" woman running
Either
around
that,
breaking
or they just
concrete,
need to spring for some thicker concrete.
spring for it.
Yes.
I like what you did there.
why don't they just make the sidewalks out of trampolines then?
Maybe the bitch should just eat a fucking salad.
Okay.
That could help too.
Okay. Have you guys seen the
Well, it's
commercials
okay.
of
She
the
can't have Twinkies or
Groupons
Ho-Hos.
for this place that's in Carroll Stream? It's called Trampoline World.
Yes.
Yes. Giant rooms filled.
I wanna go there.
I want to go.
Dude, we got to go and play
bad.
dodgeball.
Oh, that would be amazing. I saw it on Groupon the other day, and then we drove past it, and I was like, I want to go there. Just jumping around on trampolines. Can you imagine that with paintball? You know how much fun that would be? Just jumping around shooting people?
I have a picture up on here in the stream of what a trampoline place is, like Brett's talking about.
That's a huge bitch.
No, not what I have on screen. Oh my, is that her?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
my God. Wait.
Send me that right now.
Send it. Yeah, that's actually it. That's Trampoline World. Oh, no, that's a gymnastics.
No,
place.
that's a huge bitch. That's not trampoline world.
No, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Send that to me, please.
Yeah, I got to see this.
She has a cane.
Oh my God.
She's
Okay.
so
hang on.
fat she needs a cane.
Hang on, I got to make this bigger on my screen here to make her fit.
You mean you got to zoom out?
Yes.
There you go. Make it
Oh
smaller.
man, that's a huge bitch. Words cannot describe.
Oh
how
my
huge
God.
she
Here,
is.
just put that on the screen. Just take a look at that. Holy.
Wait, I can
fuck.
send it to Brett too.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah, so I'm
Because it'll
not
take him like
waiting for
20
25
3 years later. He's like, oh my God.
That's a huge bitch.
Wow.
What is this now?
What a beast of a woman. Look at that.
Holy fuck!
Now those
There's
are
no
some,
way
she looks
she's
like she's
only
right up your alley,
400
Dave.
pounds.
Dude, now those are some mad cankles right there.
Oh, that's okay.
You know what I got to say, though? I think
Go
she would.
straight from thigh to the ankle.
Is she married? Because if she is, then there's hope for all of us in this
I
universe.
think she is.
Wait. I can't see anything on her left hand, but that just could be fat enveloping something.
No, her arm is he ate her arm, dude. When she fell through, she thought she was going to
No,
starve,
no,
so she ate
no,
her arm when she was down there.
Well, her
arms-
arm is really thin for such a fat woman.
Her other arm's actually inside of her.
She's wearing
dress.
a muumuu. She's wearing a muumuu.
I think her other arm is actually inside the
Inside of it, it might have been when she fell.
Yeah, because they did say that she hurt her arms. They didn't
Yeah,
say
she's
what
got
arm.
a sling on.
Yeah. You know, because you couldn't put it on
Come
the
on,
outside
Dave.
of the
No,
shirt.
that's
It's
she-
too big.
That's
Okay,
just
She's a
a
medical
tumor.
professional here. You didn't notice that
My
sling?
no, I was too busy looking at her fat rolls. So this other
I
thing
just see
she's-
a big pink blob. Where do you see a roll?
My favorite thing in the article, it says there was no warning signs.
giant
She
one.
said there was no warning signs. It just happened so instantly, I didn't even recognize anything. They said it took about 10 seconds.
Of her standing in the same spot.
10 fucking seconds, and you don't hear the concrete crying under your feet?
You just don't hear that.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's every time she walks, though.
Oh, yeah, seriously, dude. If you're so fat that you break concrete, it's probably time to lose weight.
There's your sign.
I'm going to go with Christopher Titus on this when he talks about fat people. And it's like, you need to, if you get that large, like I know I'm a big guy, but I'm not that large.
Yeah.
Like I can still lift things and do, I can move around.
You
I
don't
can
need
do,
a cane.
No, I'm a healthy fat dude right now, you know?
I'm a fat dude, but I'm very nimble.
Exactly. Like we're more healthy. We're younger, thankfully. You know,
Yeah.
that may change when we're older, but she is just obscene. Like she is bad. How do you get that big? Like I like food and
But
I
yeah,
eat a lot.
Is she pregnant?
No,
Nope.
no, unless she
just
ate a human.
Yeah,
How-
say
how
she
can you
ate
tell?
a baby.
She basically like ate the equivalent
She
of
ate
Kyle.
A baby.
I can see her as one of the women that are on those TV shows that I didn't know I was pregnant.
Oh my god, dude! That means someone. Okay,
Oh, I love those shows. They're so
could
funny.
you hold on a second?
so funny.
Hold on a second.
Who would
Could
climb
you
on top of that?
imagine what her vagina must look like?
No. It's a blue waffle.
It. Oh my god! If you guys didn't hear, and you probably didn't hear last week, we talked about. We
Unless
showed
you
the
were
blue
watching.
waffle. Do you know what a blue waffle is,
No,
Kyle?
we didn't show it. I saw it and went, oh my God!
You did, yeah. You
Wait,
know what?
here,
a blue,
hang on. I'll look
Sorry
it up
for the
on
clip.
Brett's tablet here.
Yeah, don't do that.
Here, I'll send it to you.
So this is a blue waffle, Kyle. What that is an infection, a yeast infection that is blue, literally blue.
It's a moldy yeast infection.
It's very bad. Yeah, it's
It's going to go throw up now.
it like
breather.
it is
You grab me a
it is so
Wait,
fucking gross.
Kyle, it also grows
Hear
on
me?
your hands.
Yeah, it can actually grow anywhere, but mainly it grows in the it's a yeast infection.
How do you get it on your
basically.
hands?
If you're fingering a girl that has it, if it grows in your hands, you don't wash your hands very well. You can get that on there because there's that one picture of the dude that has on it. He also has a.
Can
cut.
you get it on your face then?
Yeah, you can get anywhere. You don't know where cups are?
I don't know where anything is here. Yet.
Oh, yes, I'll take another one.
Speaking of biology,
Beer.
see this awesome transition here.
I like it.
There's a 19-year-old activist named Zach Copeland, who is making life hell for Louisiana creationists. He's several years ago, Louisiana legislature passed a law called the LSEA. I think it's
You got it right this
Louisiana-
time.
Yeah, I got it right. I read it right off the screen this time. It's the Louisiana School Education Act or Secular Education Act. I don't remember what the hell it's called, but it basically gives free reign to teachers to teach whatever they want in science classes or in class. So
We are alcoholics. Is it really gone?
Yeah, it's gone. You really got a 12-pack and thought it was going to last?
I didn't think I was gonna have any.
Oh.
This is my fourth one.
Me
so.
and Andrew can clear a 12-pack in about an hour.
You know what's funny?
This is restraint.
I had two in my cart because they were on sale, and I was like, "Nah, we're only gonna need one tonight." I will fix that in the future. Sorry, go ahead.
But it basically gave free reign to teachers in Louisiana schools to substitute the accepted textbooks in science classes for whatever they feel like, which inevitably makes being a southern state that's heavily Christian in that particular.
Did they create this?
No one can see what you're pointing at.
I'm pointing to the fat lady. Wait. Is it over when she sings?
Oh, she probably just screamed.
It's over when she eats a ham sandwich and chokes on it.
Imagine all the bacon that she has gone through in her lifetime.
Imagine how does she wipe her ass? Sorry to take your thunder, but this is a very good question.
This is a good question. I've always wondered that of like extremely large people.
Because I'm a bigger guy. I can get there.
Need a bidet, yeah.
Oh, you just don't wipe. I actually in the hospital.
Or you just poop and then shower.
In the hospital, we had a lady who. Okay, this is sick. So she's.
Don't go into it if I'm gonna hurl.
No, you probably won't. I won't talk about that. But
Can we
she
get
was.
pictures?
She had a heart attack, and she was very large.
Mm-hmm.
And the
doable.
doctors were kind of berating her about her weight because she was like, I think she was like 450 at the time, and she was regular height, like 5'10" kind of thing. So she was very large. She was in bed. She had a wheelchair and stuff. And she goes, "Well, I've lost 130 pounds in the last year," and the doctor's jaw was like, "You've lost 130 pounds?" Like, bitch was over 600 pounds. Like, oh my God, was she huge? And she had a heart attack and was like, "Oh," and he's like, How did you lose the weight? And she's like, "Oh, I just started eating salads." And he was
Wait. Not to interrupt you, but reading this other article, to get the lady out of the hole. She didn't walk out.
Of course, she couldn't probably lift herself. How'd they get her out? Was it crane? No. No, it was crane. Oh my God, let me see this shit.
Like a little, like a tow truck.
The FDN. Oh my God, the fire department.
They had to get the jaws of life
No,
out.
they got.
They used a cargo net.
And a cargo net.
Oh my God, that is so embarrassing.
And then they poured some water on her to make sure she's okay.
They lubed her up.
No, she's saying she's a whale. Kept her hydrated. Oh my God, they'd use a crane
They had
to
to
get her
coat
out.
her in butter and use a crane. And play some funky Cole Medina in the background while they butter her
Oh my God,
up.
that is insane, dude.
We're going to hell. We're making fun
No,
of
she
what we
deserves
do.
that shit.
Yeah,
If
she
you
does. If you break a sidewalk, chances are,
And you
hey,
need-
there's your sign. You need to fucking eat some veggies.
And you need a crane with a cargo net. Like the fire department of New York needs to call in like some construction company to pull you out of the sidewalk.
Wait. Can you imagine
story
being
just
the
keeps getting
first
better and
responder? Can you imagine being the first responder?
help me up, and you're
Wait, can you imagine being a bystander to this?
No,
what do you do?
be the first responder on the scene. You get there and you go, "What the fuck?"
Well, they were saying that the doors to the basement, they wouldn't open.
Uh-huh.
So that's why they had to figure out some way.
But who would actually want to go underneath and try to push?
yeah, no thanks.
I'd just throw a trampoline down there and say, jump.
No.
Because what I was getting at with the bit before we, oh my God, cargo net. Before that, the doctor asked her how she wiped, and she said most of the time she didn't.
Ew.
Otherwise, she would have. She was married at the time. Her husband would have to wipe her.
That's just.
Otherwise, it would just sit, and then that would
Get
cause
out the
issues.
hose, honey.
Yeah,
That would cause
she
some
physically
extreme chafing.
cannot reach. Like she has too much gut, too much weight.
Dude, that
So
would
she
be a
just-
lot of chafe.
I know, and you can get infections. You can actually get really serious infections from not wiping. So yeah, that's what happens.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but that's the least of your problems. If you're that big.
Another thing of our problems is people stealing maple syrup out of Canada.
Oh, well, wait, hold up. Before we get to that, Brett's talking.
I gotta.
Oh, yeah, he has a
science.
story.
yeah, Brett's talking a little bit.
Doesn't involve cranes and a cargo net.
No, it involves stupid creationists thinking that they can push through
Not
and
as
teach
good.
kids.
Which,
this
if you
stuff.
believe in creationism, sometimes you can get 400 pounds and fall through concrete in New York
Yes.
City. So go ahead.
If you're a creationist, you'll be fat and break concrete.
Exactly.
But there's this law act that was passed in Louisiana several years ago, and this kid was so pissed off about it when it passed. He was like a sophomore, junior in high school. Wrote a whole paper on a research paper on why teaching creationism in science classes is basically ruining the country. And he's written he's on to his third bill that he's trying to get passed. The first one got defeated 5-1 in committee. The last one got defeated 2-1. And there's videos of this crazy woman senator from Louisiana who's grilling him on it and basically giving him a hard time and basically making fun of people that are highly educated. He's got 78 or something like that Nobel laureates who have signed this petition saying you guys are fucking stupid. You need to repeal this law. But it basically gives free reign to teachers to teach whatever the fuck they want in science.
Now, explain a little creationism for people who may not know.
It basically ignores all evidence-based theories of evolution. Basically, the world was created 6,000 years ago by God, and everything that's here is the act of God.
No, isn't that a Christian philosophy?
Yeah, it's an extreme Christian philosophy.
And isn't there a law saying separation of church and state where
yes,
you cannot?
and that's one of the in one of the videos he actually argues that, and the senator just kind of doesn't say anything for a couple seconds. She just didn't know how to respond. It was awesome.
Because if that's what you believe, that's fine. But
yeah, but
there's a
if you
big
believe
law in
that,
school.
I'm sorry, you're stupid.
Right, and I mean that's
That's really what it comes down to. You're ignorant if that's what you believe.
But if that's what someone believes, you're definitely not going to change them.
No, but I can make fun of you all the fuck I want.
It's a little strange because we have a fossil record and stuff like that. And
there's this thing called geology that doesn't lie. It's called math. And math is never wrong as long as you know what you're doing.
And then the cop out is that it was well, that's a test kind of thing.
Yeah,
which I'm like, we can say that for anything.
It's a test
then.
of faith or a leap of faith.
Well, why would God do that? Mm-hmm. That's a dick move.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there. Like, why would you do that to me?
Yeah.
Switch the picture back.
No, I still have the story up that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I actually liked a couple videos. So if you go to our Twitter feed, you'll see the 2 videos that I like that this kid's in, and they're really awesome. And he's gotten all kinds of coverage in the past week or so. But these 78 Nobel laureates just came out and were like, "This kid's right. You need to repeal this."
And this is my thing: if you really want your kid to be exposed to a creationist idea, okay,
Go to Catholic school.
Go to Catholic school. Yeah.
Well, that was one of the things he argued too, is that it's being impeded by the fact that these private schools are also doing this, but they're schools that accept vouchers to go there, which is essentially making them publicly funded, taxpayer dollars funding private schools.
I also believe that they should talk about creationism in the fact of being like, hey, this is what
literature.
some people believe in.
It's not science.
Isn't that
though.
funny? Like, this should be like, you know what I mean? Like, this is to at least let them know.
I agree
to
to
be like,
to an extent.
Like, what do you mean?
It should not be
Well,
taught in science class.
Yes,
Science,
Right.
it should be.
science
It's
fact.
like
Not science.
an elective. If you want to take it, you could take it. Like just to hear other opinions.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be you have to take this class because,
Yeah.
or even if it's taught to kids when they're younger, say this is an idea that's out there. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's just what some people believe.
Right.
Like if you have it like a little short segment in like a social studies class or a science class, like in 2nd grade or something, when kids are really young, to say, hey, this is an idea that's out there. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's what people believe.
I completely agree. I think in science it shouldn't be there because it's not. Science is if you can have this in a different class. I can't even think of what class.
Well,
you have it
in one of his videos, he actually talks about. He's like, I'm not against teaching like religious acceptance or anything like that.
Oh,
He's
for
like,
sure.
The only place it does not belong is in the science classroom. Teach it in literature. Teach it in English. Teach it in religious studies. Teach it in
in
whatever.
Sunday school.
In Sunday school, it should not belong in public schools in a science classroom.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
That is his objective. It's not that it shouldn't be taught at all. It's that it should not be taught in a science classroom.
Right. That's what's weird.
That's where I think it should definitely be like a elective in high school or something. Where like we had electives in high school. I don't know if other high schools really do that or not.
Some do, yeah.
I
So
don't even
it-
remember what I took in high school.
I don't either. Fuck that shit.
Or like even like a college course, you know, like an like hey, this class sounds interesting. I'll
Well, I
take it.
took an
And-
elective on religion in college because I wanted to just see what the fuck is out there, you know? Because
Yeah.
it's like,
You know what my sister took, which was fucking awesome, and she said the class ended up being really boring because the teacher sucked, but it was ethics and science exploration, which I thought was
Yes.
awesome.
That-
I was
that
like,
sounds
that.
pretty
I
cool.
wish they offered that when I was in school.
you can go back and take it now, though.
Was that at high school or
No, college.
College?
At the
Yeah.
Art Institute.
Yeah,
where
I
went
took.
and they didn't have it.
What did I take in school? Wow, that's bad.
Classes.
Classes. Yeah.
I
I
literally
took
don't remember high school.
Buddhism.
I remember parts.
Did you really?
Yeah, Islam. Well, it's like
Religious studies.
Eastern religions or something like
I
that.
like
that was a
Buddhism.
really cool.
Buddhism has a lot of
It was
very
very,
great
very
stuff.
interesting.
Dude.
Very,
Buddhism
very
is really
interesting.
badass.
Except for the whole
There's-
life is suffering thing. I love Buddhism.
There's actually
Life is
some
suffering.
decent minus the multiple gods part. There's actually some pretty decent parallels to like Christianity.
Come
and
on,
everything.
Shiva for the win.
Well, that's interesting. Is like Christianity took a lot of things from other religions to make when it, you know, like they took a lot of other aspects of Buddhism because they're like, hey, that's a really cool
Right.
aspect. Let's use that, you know. And
Right.
it is. So there's really cool aspects of Buddhism and Muslim too.
Right.
To
Well-
me, the pillars of Muslim, it's like I consider it like the badass religion.
But with any religion,
Okay.
you'll have the extremists.
Oh yeah,
No,
you will.
so what I
yeah.
So
started
no matter what, it's
Speaking of Islam, know what I started seeing downtown on bus ads, like on bus sides and stuff? There's this campaign that is called This Is My Jihad. And it's for Muslim stuff, and it's like with like Muslim women saying, "My jihad is learning more about X. My jihad is working my business. My jihad is this." I'm like, and the tagline is "My jihad."
Well,
and it's
jihad is
hashtag-
not necessarily a bad thing.
Exactly,
It's
but
made a bad thing.
and it has a
Yes.
very negative connotation, but they're using that to try to change the connotation, which I totally understand. But that is a way wrong time to be trying.
It's a little
to,
radical if you think about it.
Give it 20 years before you try to do that, assuming we're not in an all-out
or
war.
or
with
even give it like
Islam,
another
which we are
5.
already.
Even give it like another 5 years to
Yeah.
once everything kind of cools down.
Yeah. Hashtag too soon.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
I was like, what? When I saw this the other day,
Because I know
like, are
we
you
know
kidding me?
know what that means.
Exactly.
Because I know
It's-
that because we're educated. We know
Yeah.
that jihad is not necessarily
But
the
to-
negative
to
connotation.
those-
Holy war on the infidels.
Yeah, but,
It's not
but to
that.
those the radicals out there, they'll take it the wrong way and they'll be
Yes.
like, "No, it's bad no matter how you look at it." Even though it's not, it's just the connotation it has, like you said.
And to me, like if you look at all the religions on like a map in my head that I've drawn out, like Muslim is a badass religion. Like it's very intensive. It's very strict, more strict than any of the religions. You have the 6 pillars or 6 or 7 pillars.
Yeah.
Very, very. You used to have to like. I don't know. There's just a lot more older stuff that was way more hardcore. It's still hardcore. I have a few friends
like
that are Muslim.
Sharia law
Yes, it's about as hardcore and
and sexist.
crazy badass as you can
Yes.
get. Yeah, I mean, well, the sexism part aside, yeah, there is that. You know,
Well, that's like one of the main overarching things of.
I kind of ignore that because that's a little crazy.
I just ignore the crazy parts. Well, then you don't look at any religion, then do you?
You know, I just close my eyes. No, but like
La, 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 la.
it's one of those. At least for guys, then let's say like it's very badass where you don't drink any alcohol, you don't gamble at all.
So
you know,
basically, have no fun.
pretty much. But they do. It's funny thing is a lot of them do. You know, like it's hard.
They don't do it like like we do it. Because when I worked at Sears, I worked with some guys that were actual Muslims. They weren't born over there, but their parents were born overseas, and then their parents moved out here. Like the kids, they're super cool kids.
They're Americanized. They're very Americanized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And their parents are, no, you can't date, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. Well, they did against what their parents knew. And like one thing that I remember is when I was working there, this kid goes, "Hey, if my parents ask, I'm working." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to lie to your parents for you."
Right.
His parents called the store, and it was funny. I'm like, "No, he's not here." He's like, "What do you mean he's not here?" I go, "I don't know where he is, but he was scheduled not to work today." They're like, "Okay, bye." Click. And next thing you know, you get this kid calling up all pissed off. He's like, "What'd you tell my parents?" I go, "I'm not going to lie for you, dude. I told you that before you left."
Did he start a jihad on you?
I think he tried. It didn't work
it's
out
like
too well.
it's like that guy you went to college with.
Yeah.
It's like
Have
the
we
extreme
talked about that before on air?
A long time ago, like second or third episode.
The
we
bad
talked-
one or
it's
the good
a long
one?
time ago.
Neither of those.
Oh.
A different one. Yeah, I think we did talk about it.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
long
yeah, I
time
know what you're
ago.
talking about.
It
Yeah, the
was-
guy who hated me because
You're atheist.
you're
yeah,
Jew
because
and
at
you're
the
an
time I was atheist and I was.
Wait, what do you mean at the time?
What do you mean? What?
At the time,
I know about your weekend adventure with Kyle.
Yeah.
You went to church?
We have an orgy.
That's Hinduism.
Oh, oops.
Oh.
Is that well? Kyle and I were playing "Who's in My Mouth," and it was just Kyle and I. So.
Yeah,
He's
so
like,
wait,
"This is church, bitch."
Who's in my mouth?
This is so different.
only the
Actually, I
priest
was like-
can do that.
It's so different.
Only the priest can do that.
As
Not
he's
Catholic.
as he's in the confessional booth.
Not Catholic.
Yes, I did go to church.
Confessional booth glory holes.
Yes,
I
exactly.
copyrighted that. I will make that movie.
God damn it!
That will be a short.
I did. Let's talk a
Confessional
little bit about that.
glory
This is probably a good thing. I did go to church with Kyle this weekend.
Did you?
It did. Yes, it was actually very interesting. I had a really good time.
No,
I-
it's a very like happy thing.
Yeah, his
I don't
church-
deny that. It's
I will
a very
say this:
uplifting thing.
the church that he goes to, I haven't been there, but I've kind of read up on it a little bit. It is definitely not your traditional church. It's more interactive than if you went to like a Roman Catholic church or something like
Well, that's
that.
the thing. It's non-denominational.
Yeah.
So it's basically like stripped down Christianity, streamlined. You know, like it's just like get to the basic message, like the good parts. You know what I mean? And this is what's I was
Skip
really
all the BS. Let's get to the fun stuff.
exactly. It's kind of and what I
Just
was
is.
very impressed is from the beginning. This was what was it, an hour and a half or so?
Hour 15 minutes is about what it
Felt like 3 minutes because they had a band, a full band, rock band playing.
I've been
Yeah.
to some when I was in drum corps on pretty much every Sunday we went to church, which I thought was best. I used it for sleep, but like the boring church, that I used it for sleep.
Right.
But there were some churches that were actually pretty cool, where it was really interactive, where they had the live band and they had in the pamphlets for the day like what the words and everything in the choruses, like what to sing. Like one was like guys would sing King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and girls would sing something else.
Right.
Queen
Or
of
like
Queens, Lordess of Lords.
yeah,
Well,
something like. But whatever. It was actually really cool because by doing that, because I grew up Roman Catholic and everything, going to St. Cyril's, and like that's the whole family, and so like going to those other churches, it was actually pretty cool because I'm like, I'm still going to stay Roman Catholic, but I'm like, this is actually pretty cool to see it and not like actually belong to the church, and I'm not anywhere near home, and like just to see what was actually out there was actually pretty cool.
Well, this is the cool thing is like they started with this band, this rock band playing, and they were of course got things. Not that they're going to start playing like Metallica and shit. Up there.
Right.
I hoped for Tool, but there was no Tool.
Really, Tool?
Yeah, I was
Why-
like,
why
come on,
not
play
Slayer?
some Tool. Slayer. There's some good Tool songs I could play on God-like Tool songs. They talk about God and Tool.
Yeah.
Good things. There's some bad, but you don't want to play those.
Just ignore
Just
those.
just pretend.
ignore those.
Just you know.
Just
We'll
play some
pretend those don't
lateralis.
happen.
Yeah, just they don't exist.
It's all about the golden ratio designed
Exactly.
by God.
Yeah.
Just positive, all positive. So it was really cool. They did a rock band, and then they interspersed between songs with this guy, Tim,
That's Tim.
who had like the production value. Holy fuck, literally.
Holy fuck.
I was like caught in right away because of the production value. Like they had HD cameras, they had multiple views, they had everybody mic'd. They had on stage, or next to the stage is two giant like 80-inch TVs that were having everything on there.
Bigger than that.
Bigger, yeah, 90-inch probably.
Bigger.
Even bigger. They
Probably
were
a big
Big
monsters.
projectors. They're projectors.
120.
Oh, they're projectors.
Projectors.
Okay.
Oh, do you guys? Sorry, just quick interruption. Do you guys remember when we used to do the projector with Perfect Dark?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
190-inch screen. Oh,
Yes.
My
Awesome.
next purchase
Sorry.
is going to be projector because the TV. I want to make.
Is not cutting it.
No, not soon. I mean, like, yeah, I
the
know.
future.
I know. Thank you.
Oh, I just
thinking.
mind-gasmed. Okay,
You did.
go ahead. Carry on.
So, but they had a extremely well production value. Even when the guy was singing, all the lyrics came on the screen so you could sing along. They also, in between songs, they had this guy talking, and he had a TV next to him. And when he was talking, of course, he had a Bible in his hand. They would have what he was saying come up, like he would like have like a specific part he wanted to talk about and do a little speech and stuff, would come up on that screen on a big TV next to him. But he would also, what I thought was really cool is you could tell this guy was a little more hip than the average pastor or whatever he's called. He had
brother.
like a ton of memes and stuff on from the internet. Like he started off with talking about, the bacon one, how no jobs, no cash, like Kevin Bacon don't die, like that meme.
Oh yeah.
He started with that, and right there I was like, I love you. Like I was like, you speak my language.
I've seen that a couple of times where they're like, I grew up going to St. Alphonsus, which was right across the street from my house, and there was like when I first started going, I was like all about it and stuff, and as I kind of like read more and got away from that kind of like teaching and stuff and kind of started thinking for myself, I would only go when I knew there was one particular pastor there who would keep my attention. He was just always entertaining. Father Rourke was always awesome and
Right.
still is.
Father Rourke was awesome.
Yeah, he's probably like one of the like no pun intended, I'm wholly against the pun and slash oxymoron, or not oxymoron. What's the word?
Juxtaposition.
No, homophone.
Oh, homophone?
Homophone. There you go.
Would you call me?
Homophone.
Homo.
Excuse me.
Against like the Catholic Church. I think
That's
it's
a
bunch of
musical
garbage.
instrument, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well,
The homophone.
like one of my favorite places when I was in drum corps was Cudahy High School. Like we stayed at Cudahy High School every time
Wait.
we were rehearsing at Pioneerland, which is up in Milwaukee, and we stayed at Cudahy High School because it was a 10-minute drive to get to the land, which is literally right behind the airport. It's just a giant bus barn, and then you got a little practice field. You got another little like a concrete area, and then you got like a giant football field behind the barn. And we'd always, for like camps and everything like that, when we stayed at Cudahy High School, there was a church right next door, and we'd go to church there on Sundays, and we had a pastor. He was awesome, very entertaining. I never slept through one of his services. His name was Pastor Bender.
That's awesome.
I am Bender. Insert girder.
Yeah, like the first time he said his name, I'm like, that can't be right. And I'm sitting, and then like it was a Lithuanian church, Lithuanian. So he like kept everyone like very involved. Like all of his sermons and stuff was like he'd talk about the drum corps, and he'd like kind of like talk about us every time we were there, which was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because like he really didn't know much about us until we like leaving. He would stand there and like shake our hands and say, hey, thanks for coming, and like just get to know us little by little. So I did it for 4 years, so I got to know the guy over 4 years, and he was actually a really cool guy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a hell of an experience. I had a great time actually. It was really poignant. Like really was needed. It was really cool. So I do thank Kyle for bringing me, because this is his idea, and I know he had a lot of trepidation about bringing that up. But
Let's bring an atheist to church. Yes.
Well, maybe I'm not atheist anymore.
A lot of it is
We will have to
the
have
right
a discussion,
church.
more extended discussion about this, because I'd be very interested to.
We can,
hear
because
your
I can
take on
change.
it.
I can change my opinion.
You went from
yeah.
Jew to atheist to
well, no,
semi-Christian.
Jew to Christian to atheist back to probably Christianity now.
A lot of it too is where you go to church.
Right,
Yeah,
and I think
the
that's
pastor,
it.
the
Definitely
pastor
is.
really makes all the difference.
And
It really
for me,
does.
a lot of times, religion, for me, especially when I was growing up, was not about going to church, because we did not. We were, what was it called? Creasters. We were
Christmas and
Creasters,
Easter.
and we were actually just the Chris part, because we never went for Easter. We just went for
Wouldn't it be
Christmas.
just Eastmisters, because Easter comes first?
Don't try to-
we call it
no.
Creasters.
Not if you're
Creasters.
not if you're looking at it in reverse. Then Christmas comes first.
Well, I guess if you're looking at it from the Christian calendar, it would be
It would be
Christmas, because that's
Creaster.
the birth of Jesus.
But Creaster
Yeah.
sounds good. I like that
and
term.
the birth to death of Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
But one of the things is like it's a very personal thing. Like I never really like to I don't like to share with others. Like as you
But
could say.
wait, if that was the case, though, wouldn't it be 40 years then or so between Christmas and Easter, since he was like roughly 40 years old when he died?
Yes, Brett. We can all celebrate Easter once in our lifetime.
Maybe twice.
Was he 40? Wasn't
It
it?
was like,
I think-
estimates are 35 to 40.
Because we don't.
Yeah.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong.
gonna say
I
the
believe
lower
he
end.
was a real person. I just don't think.
Oh,
he
I know
the
there was.
child of
I'm
God.
sure there was a Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Christ.
There's like 30 Jesuses minimum right now.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, there's one cutting lawn out there.
I don't know
right
if you guys ever saw it, but I forgot what the episode or the show name was. But the guy actually believed that he found the Holy Grail.
Of what?
The
Antioch?
Like no,
the
like
Holy Hand Grenade.
Holy
of
Hand
Antioch.
like the actual Holy Grail. Like
The cup.
Yeah, the cup.
Cup of Christ.
Yeah, the cup of Christ.
Did he drink out of it?
No, he
Because then we should shoot him and see
he
if he
found
dies.
it because back then terms of Grail or the term of Grail, whatever you want to call it, it actually meant something that could hold fluid.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be big.
No.
He found this little cup. I forgot where it was a while since I've actually seen this, but he found a little cup, probably about 3 inches big, and it could only probably hold about an inch of fluid, like inch deep fluid.
Well, it's like the Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
How they showed
it's
that.
not the prettiest thing.
It's actually closer to Angels and Demons.
Right, because it was...
Or was it Angels and Demons? Was that the one with...
Because he was a carpenter. He was not a rich
No,
person.
Da Vinci Code, sorry.
Yeah, he
Da
would
Vinci
not
Code.
have a grandiose, jewel-encrusted thing.
Yeah,
He would have
so
a carpenter's
he
coat.
found it's this real ugly thing, and he believes going through like all like history on where it should be geologically, and he found this, and he believes like with all he'll fight you to death that he actually has it.
Did he drink out of it?
No, he just has it.
That's so
like
crazy.
He found it, and he's like, "This is it." He on the show, he actually said, "This is it."
Don't you think the Catholic Church would just immediately make him
Well,
disappear?
no, the Catholic Church doesn't know where it's at.
Well,
That's the whole thing. They don't know where it is.
with all their power, they can't find him. And
Yeah.
because like
No.
supposedly
I'm
they
talking.
have,
I'm talking about like the actual Grail. I'm not talking about the guy.
okay.
The guy believes it's the real thing. Whether or not it is, I don't know.
right. That's
No,
very
no
interesting.
one will ever know.
Right. It's very hard to say.
Just like
Right.
the
It's very- I
Ark
mean-
of the Covenant.
Well, exactly. The thing is that the Grail could be a story. Like it may not be a real
Yeah.
thing. Like
And
that may
just
have
like,
been a story.
just
a
like the
Freudian
Ark of the
story.
Covenant.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yes.
it could be a little box 2 inches by 2 inches. No one knows.
I like the story of the Ark as being an alien nuclear device.
Yes.
Thank you,
Ancient-
Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Ancient Aliens did a great, and it's actually kind of creepy.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of that show makes
Especially
sense.
when they go to parts of India that are
Yeah.
irradiated from
Yes.
For
like
sure.
what we would see from like Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Think like that level of radiation.
Chernobyl.
right.
Yeah.
And it did change people. It killed people
Yeah.
when they looked at it. That's why they kept it in that special box. Which I love that story. Like when
It's
Ancient Aliens
enriched plutonium.
they did a great job. It
in
was
a lead
probably like
box.
a ship's
Engine core.
engine core that had somehow people had gotten, and they're primitive people, so they don't know what the fuck it is. So
No.
obviously they're gonna be like, well, this is from God, and from
Yeah.
them, it's from the sky. It's from God.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
So-
I think we talked about this before.
I think we have. It makes so much sense. It's actually kind of creepy how much sense it makes. So yeah, the Ark of the Covenant could be this really crazy alien device.
Because back then they had no other way to describe it. It was like
Chariots in the sky. That's
Yeah.
all they knew. Like they were like, I don't know
Chariots of
shit.
the gods.
that's
Chariots of the
like
gods.
Von Daniken.
Yes.
I think what is
Basis
it in
of
the
Stargate.
Bible?
Yep.
The 3 horsemen that come from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
There's supposed to be 3 alien ships that are supposed to wipe
Right.
out everyone.
We love Ancient Aliens here, even though there's that
I
video.
want to meet and speak with Giorgio Tsoukalos on
Damn,
science.
he is a-
I would freaking die.
Him and his hair. He's a badass dude. He
He
was on
is-
Joe Rogan a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was probably one of the best episodes of Joe Rogan. I've gone back and listened to it like 4 times.
He's a funny dude.
I think was when he had Neil deGrasse Tyson.
oh,
that was a good episode.
that whole episode was amazing.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse
He's
Tyson's
like, you just
amazing.
broke the internet.
Yeah, I love that.
You
That
know,
was
for being
aw-
such for being such a genius, you sure suck at using YouTube.
Yeah, that was so funny. There were a lot of good comments
Wait,
on that episode.
I listened to the whole thing. I don't remember that. What?
You don't remember that comment?
It was
No.
like I think towards the end.
I can't remember what it was, but I know he
it was
said
like
that.
middle to the end.
Because he it might have been in the beginning because I remember
No,
Rogan.
I think it was towards the end. 'Cause
Rogan got a little aggressive at first with him.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I
It was
I don't know why. Like I guess
and
it's
Tyson was
Rogan.
just like, "Fuck your couch. This is how it is."
Yeah, he's like science,
That's exactly
bitches.
how it was.
But then by the end, Rogan was like, "You're the greatest man in the
Yeah, I know.
universe."
I think Rogan went into it. I don't know. You got to listen to the episode, but I think personally, what I felt with listening to it was Rogan went in with the intent of my views are right.
Mhm.
Like not to say that they were not whatever, but to me it seemed like he went in with his views are right. And then once Tyson starts going on, he's like, "Oh, it could be that way."
Yeah.
And then the whole fart theory.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was really good too.
That was like the best 20 minutes of that whole
Yeah.
epised. It's
I
like,
was dying.
if
I'm
we
driving home and I'm
didn't think
dying.
farts smelt bad, we would have died out eons ago.
Yep.
That was like the best conversation ever.
My other
That,
favorite.
the whole moon landing thing was awesome.
That was
Yes.
moon landing was very
Yes.
interesting too. My favorite thought was the multiple universes, but then
Yes.
there's multiple
whole
multiple
multiple
universes. And I was like, what?
It just totally. I was listening to him. Was like, mind fuck.
Yes.
That's what just happened.
Like there's an infinite number of universes and there's an infinite number of multiple universes.
Yes.
And you're like, wait, what?
oh,
One
if
of the
you-
things I liked was like he went in depth and explained
Doctor
why
Who.
Pluto's no longer a planet.
Oh yeah.
Dr.
That
Who.
was-
Exactly.
Being a planetoid.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, that was really good and much needed because I mean not a lot of people actually go out and search why it's not a planet anymore.
Oh
He-
yeah.
he explained
yeah,
it.
he did do a good job with that. And explained like the asteroid belt too.
Yeah,
The Cobalt.
The Kuiper Belt.
Kuiper Belt. Thank you. Science
I like what
astronaut
you
man.
did there.
There's the asteroid belt, there's the Kuiper Belt, and then there's the Oort cloud.
Right.
Yeah.
The Oort cloud is the farthest out.
Right. It's fascinating that we know this, and it's fascinating that like sometimes those rocks just get shot randomly. And I didn't realize how much Jupiter protected us from asteroids.
Yeah, Jupiter is the comet catcher. You know what's awesome about this year though is there is multiple long-term comets that are going to be coming through our field of view. Starting in July, you'll be able to see the biggest one. It's going to be the first time this one's ever passed by the sun, and the tail on this thing's supposed to be amazing.
Really?
And you'll start be able to see it with like my telescope in like July. And from, I think they said late September through the end of December into January, it'll be the second brightest object in the night sky after the moon.
Whoa.
It is going to be like
cool.
light up the sky. I am so excited about it. There's another one in March that's not going to be quite as dazzling, but this one, it'll put like everything else to shame, like with how bright and how huge it's going to be across the sky.
I am impressed with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because
I was like totally nerding out about it, and Robin was just like, cool. I'm like, you don't understand how epic this is.
Right.
Comics, good God. I need to stop drinking.
Close enough.
Comets, we maybe get one every couple of years that actually put on a show, but to get 2 in 1 year that'll actually put on a decent show is...
Especially one for multiple months on end.
Yeah, like the first one's in March and it will be visible for 2 weeks. The other one is going to be visible like with an awesome tail for like 3 months.
Really?
It's going to be amazing. I'll be out with my telescope every freaking night looking.
Yeah,
at
I want to
this
see
thing.
The
that
thing
shit.
that gets me is every once in a while when I'm driving home on a clear night, I'm going down Bluff Road.
Shooting stars.
Yeah, and I'm like, and of course, Bluff Road is dark enough. There's no lights. It's just your own headlights, pretty much. The whole
And deer, lots of deer.
Yeah, like the whole 2 mile road. It's windy and it's hilly, and the car has a moonroof, and like I catch it out of like the corner of my eye, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then there's another. I'm like, okay, I'm okay. like the first one, it's like, what the fuck was that sort of thing? It's like there's someone blowing off fireworks, and then like you're just like paying attention to it, and then you see another one. Like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it like even just if you're in a dark spot, you could still see them.
Yeah, it's badass.
Yeah.
I love astronomy.
You know what I want to do? I want to create a Reddit miracle, and I want to get Giorgio Tsoukalos on this show.
Oh my God.
That'd
I
be
will
crazy.
do whatever I have to do.
He will suck everyone's
I
dick.
will suck a dick to get Giorgio Tsoukalos.
Only
on
one?
this. No, I will suck Giorgio Tsoukalos' dick.
He will
to get him
stick
on.
his head in an elephant's
Yeah.
ass.
I want
On camera.
Oh, that was like the funniest fucking video I have ever seen
He
in
will
my
get
life.
impaled by a horse. Cock.
There was this video of this guy cleaning out an elephant's cage, and the elephant went to sit down. The guy's head went up the elephant's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
It's
no,
okay,
it
he
was
lived.
on
It's
TV a couple of years
terrifying.
ago. I
It's
would've been
okay,
like,
he lived. Unlike the guy that
I don't
got
think I'd
impaled.
want to live after
What
that.
was
I
that
wouldn't.
website that the guy got impaled by the horse cock?
What?
Oh,
Impaled?
Mr. Hands.
Yes, Mr. Hands.
Yeah, the guy he was letting the horse fuck him in the ass, and the horse went too far and perforated his colon, and he died.
What?
Yeah.
it up.
Why would a horse fuck a guy in the ass in the first
Look it up,
place?
Mr.
Well,
Hands.
the guy liked it.
No, why would the horse do it?
Well, the horse was gonna
The
fuck
horse doesn't-
anything with the
yeah.
heart on. It doesn't really give a shit. You give it a hole. It's warm. It doesn't fucking care. It's a fucking horse. What's it gonna do?
Okay.
You didn't know about that, Mr.
No.
Hands? It's a famous internet video. The video is actually kind of terrifying.
You think?
He doesn't die in the video, but he dies in the hospital like just like an hour after that because he bleeds out. He bled out.
Bled out of his ass.
But yeah, it is not the first time they've done that. It's just this time the horse's dick. Have you ever seen one?
No, I don't want to.
Massive. Like it's
Like,
like
take a whale schlong, cut it in half.
it's like a foot and a half.
Walrus? Like a walrus cut in half?
Yeah,
Walruses have like a 6 foot penis.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
no,
2
no,
feet
that's
long.
a whale. That's a whale.
no,
You know what's
no,
scarier
a walrus
out of this whole conversation? You
is
know
that
what's
we
bad?
know all this.
Is that you guys are comparing dick size between animals to try and figure out where a horse falls at. And you guys all know exactly where they all fall at.
Wait,
It's,
here's
it's
the thing.
between a mouse.
a walrus in
And a
comparisons
walrus.
to its size, like its overall like body like length and stuff, has the largest penis.
Yes, it does.
It's
That
like
means mine's
6
huge.
feet.
Yes,
It's
it is.
fucking
I'm a walrus.
massive.
Poor ladies. Poor walrus
Okay,
females.
I'm gonna regret doing this, but I'm googling it.
Yikes.
He's
So, yeah.
he's gonna wait. Mr. Hands.
No,
No,
don't Google.
walrus
So
penis.
Mr. Hands, it basically
Are
like
you going to find the video of the walrus sucking itself off?
the story behind the Mr. Hands goes, I can't remember what state it is. I think it was Seattle or something, but it was.
Seattle's not a state.
That's not a good one.
Beer number 4 is in me. What is it? Washington. I think it was Washington State.
That's where it would be.
That's where Seattle's in, right? Okay. Thank you, Kyle. It was apparently, I can't remember what state exactly it was, but apparently it was legal to have sex with animals
Are you
at
sure
the
it was
time.
in Alabama?
It might have been. I think it was a southern state. It sounds like something they would do.
Sounds like something southern.
So this wasn't the first time this guy did that, but this time the horse like fully went in and like literally perforated his colon and he died from it.
Oh my god!
And then they posted the video on. His friends posted the video online afterwards.
Wow, that's a terrible friend.
Isn't that insane?
Wow,
it's a
you
very
can't
famous.
actually find a walrus penis if you Google it.
Is your Google safe on?
No.
Are you sure? Because mine turned itself on somehow.
No, it's off.
I am not putting that in the feed, Andrew. I'm not putting Mr. Hands in the feed.
I was
No.
actually
live stream probably wouldn't.
I was
like that.
actually trying to see where it was filmed, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, it fails me.
Yeah, Mr. Hands is badass. You know what we haven't done yet?
We'll get there.
We will.
We should
we're-
get there soon. We're coming
2
up
hours.
on 2 hours.
Yeah, we're coming up in 2 hours for this bitch. It does not feel like it.
How
No,
big
it
is a
doesn't.
walrus penis? Here you go. Yahoo Answers.
Oh, there you go.
All right, how big is it? Give me an answer.
It's that big.
Exactly. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Beer everywhere.
Coke
Too
Zero
big.
Cherry.
It says up
Too
to
big.
25 inches in length.
So it's only 2 feet 1 inch.
Yeah, it's not that big.
No,
Only?
so 2/3 of a meter.
Yeah, but you're on Yahoo Answers. That's not official. It's like fucking.
Hey, Yahoo Answers and Wikipedia are law. It says 2/3 of a meter. I've determined too that this podcast is only in metric
Hey, you want to go to
because
you
I
wanna go
hate customary system.
You want
I
to go
do
to
hate
Urban
inches.
Dictionary?
Yeah, do it. What does it say?
A greasy big chode like a penis with extra foreskin.
I didn't realize that. I love Urban Dictionary.
Oh, we talked about that last week. Never mind.
What? No one heard it.
Oh, what?
Wait.
Watson.
Whoa. One-tusked walrus. Are you ready for this one? Please tell me you are.
Okay.
A sexual act in which a man shoves his penis through a fish, then has sex with a woman or whatever till he comes out said fish.
Wait. Like in the fish's mouth?
Like
Or
he uses
cuts a hole in the
I think
fish.
he uses the fish as a condom.
Ew. Talk about fishy smelling vagina.
Wow. I don't think that's
That
real.
sounds like a bad idea to get some diseases.
Well, you guys know about Led Zeppelin's fish story, right?
No.
They supposedly made a woman orgasm with a fish. Like they went to a market and got like a whole fish, and like fucked her with it until she came.
Ew.
Like it's like a big Led Zeppelin rumor. Yeah, I know it's
like
weird.
Ozzy Osbourne biting off the head of a bat.
Yeah,
like
he really did
rumor.
that though too.
Yeah,
but
I know he did.
But apparently the rumor. That's one of the rumors is they really did that with a fish. Like it was weird. Fuck it. Before like
it
eels
wasn't
and
fish
get the
that
lead
did
out.
Phish?
No, it was not the band.
That'd be get the mercury
Oh
out.
my god.
Oh, he just one-upped you with his horse cock.
Forget it. I'm going home.
Oh,
Fuck your
Oh.
couch.
Too soon.
all right. Now it's time for the what the fuck moment.
We need something.
We need to wrap this shit up.
We can't derail now.
No, we cannot. I'm drunk.
How many beers have you had?
4.
Oh wait, Dave's
You've had 4 beers?
Dave's
That's a new
already
record for
derailing
you.
us. No pun intended.
Oh, he did. Oh my god, I get it. Because the story is a train.
In Sweden, the headline says stolen train crashes into apartment building in suburban Stockholm.
What? A runaway train?
Runaway train. You know, because
waiting for
trains
this
go
song.
anywhere they want. A woman
That's
stole.
not how the song goes.
A woman stole an empty commuter. I almost said
Computer?
yeah, commuter train from a train depot Tuesday and drove it into a suburb of Stockholm, where it derailed and slammed into apartment buildings. Anything, Dave? Good thing that fat chick wasn't there.
Yeah, right? Oh my god, dude. She probably would have stopped the train with her stomach.
Yeah.
So he took control of the train? Is that what happened?
She.
Oh, she?
It was a she. No wonder it derailed.
Oh, shit. Yeah, if a dude was driving that thing would have been fucking on the track.
Yeah.
How does that bitch fucking get it off the rails anyway? That doesn't make any sense.
Same way she got on him. Took too many meds.
Oh, drugs?
I don't get it.
Is it? Oh man, is it a callback to
Cocaine.
like episode 10 when what the fuck was that called? Bath salts. Wow, that's a big callback.
Oh
'Cause
wow.
I'm fucking awesome that way.
Wow.
I remember every episode we have ever done.
What happened was she stole the train and then she drove it about a mile to the end of the station and the end of the railway line where it jumped off the tracks, careened for about 30 yards.
I love that word, by the way.
Careened.
Yeah.
So nice.
So
Great word.
it was just sliding for 30 yards and then crashed into a 3-story building.
Wait. She was arrested on suspicion of endangering the public.
Suspicion of you ran a
Suspicion.
fucking train.
Only in Sweden will it be suspicion. Yeah, you put a train through a
Fucking
building,
Swedes.
but I don't know if you endanger any public lives here.
My other favorite thing is at the end it says, generally speaking, it's possible, even if you're not a train driver, you can read about it on the internet or observe others doing it. Basically because they hit a button and they go forward.
It's a
My
wrench.
favorite is
Yeah,
It's a
much.
wrench. That's all it
Pretty
is.
much.
my favorite is you could watch on YouTube. There's videos of like mooses getting in the way of trains, cows, bulls, deer, moose, elk, whatever, camels getting in front of these trains, and they don't derail.
No.
They just plow right through them.
So how the fuck did she derail?
It's like Rush 2049 where the deer parts just
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that game.
Rush 2049.
So what
One
the
of
fuck? A
cheesiest
woman
arcade
steals a
racing
train
games.
and crashes it into an apartment building. That is just insane.
That-
And
That's
only gets arrested
impressive.
for suspicion.
Yeah, and then suspicion
wait,
of
wait.
endangering the public.
Yeah, it's
It's okay,
impressive
though.
that
It
she
was okay,
ran it
though.
into a building, a thing that runs on a track. Not only did you derail it, but you crashed it into a building.
Wow.
Well, the
It's not
good
like
thing
it's
is
an Apple store or anything, which I would
Yeah.
totally run my truck through.
yeah, right?
Call back to
the
you
good
2
thing
days
was
ago.
There's another callback.
there were 3 families inside of the apartment building. No one was hurt, at least not physically.
because they were all on the 4th floor.
But they had a suspicion that they were in danger.
Yeah.
So they got out of the first floor.
Right?
The motives of the woman who worked for the company, she was actually contracted to clean out the train.
God, that sucks. That's hilarious, though.
Her motives are not immediately clear.
Drugs. That's it. Just
Bath
drugs.
salts.
Bath salts.
Wait.
That's a hell
If
of
you
a
were
salts.
running a train and you knew you could somehow get it out of the station, would you not want to drive it?
No, because it's not fucking tracks. They're gonna find it pretty fucking quickly by
It's not like you
following
can
the
hide
track.
it.
Wait.
Just
Have you
follow
seen
the
Have you
trail.
seen the Top Gear where they have the cars and they modify
Oh
them
my
to
God,
go
that's
on
a
the
great
train?
episode.
Yes, I have seen that one. Yeah,
With
awesome
caravans behind him.
and they do that, and then who was it?
This is not like Wrongfully Accused with Leslie Nielsen, where the train hunts him down.
Oh, that was so.
Oh my
fucking
God, was
funny.
that funny?
Who was driving it?
He looks around the corner.
Jeremy.
The train,
Jeremy.
the train leans out too.
Died. I died laughing at that
Anyway,
movie.
in the
These guys
episode of
haven't
Top Gear, Jeremy's he's just hauling down the wrong side of the track because he switched over way earlier, probably about 3 miles back. He switched over to the other side, and he's just hauling it. And then he passes up, I can't remember who he passes, but he passes one of the other 2 guys.
May
And-
and Hammond.
What?
He passes them both up. May
Oh,
and Hammond are both
yeah,
on
yeah.
the same one.
So he passes them up, and then next thing you know, there's a Freightliner that's coming towards him, and he's just wailing on the horn. They both stop in time, but he has to back up the whole 3 miles to back up
To the switching
switch,
point. To switch
and then
over.
go.
Really?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Because his whole thing was he was going to just speed by him and everything, and then get in front of him and be safe. But it was funnier than shit because you're like, oh fuck this.
That is hilarious. Oh, man.
God. Yep.
All right.
We gotta wrap this.
Yeah.
bitch.
2 hours. It felt like 5 minutes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Awesome.
It's
Uh,
awesome.
Thank you, Kat, for coming on again, my friend.
Yep.
Yes.
No problem.
You're a great guest. Next time,
problem.
bring your laptop.
I will.
So you don't have to use
Hopefully my coworker won't be sick with the flu.
Well, it's gone around.
It is.
Did we even
going
talk
around
about that
badly.
last week? Fucking
Yeah,
crazy
we
ass.
did.
Yeah,
news.
we did.
I don't remember.
9,000 people have died, including 300 children. I like how they always break out the children statistic. Just
Think
to
of the children.
Think of the children. 300 have died out of 9,000.
Well, you know, every year on average, 36,000 people die of the flu.
Yeah.
So 9,000 is nothing.
No, not at all.
It's terrible. I
Well,
apologize.
when you
for
think
that
about it, though,
statement.
it's 300 out of 9,000. That's 3% of the victims.
300 out
Hey,
of 9,000? It's
hey,
not bad.
Dave,
It's
you know what
pretty
you just
good.
did? You derailed us.
Oh, I did derail us because I'm a woman
Yes,
driving
you
a
did.
train.
Way to go.
I am a woman driving a train.
Clean up your vagina.
Anyway.
Otherwise, I get blue waffle.
Yes.
No more
Oh,
blue
look at
waffle.
Dave's blue waffle.
Oh, yeah. Look at it. Lick it.
Anyway.
Ah.
Our Kickstarter's down to 30 days. Check us out. We're at $222. It's 22% to our initial goal with additional stretch goals after. You can find that. Just search geekify.tv on Kickstarter. You'll find us pretty quick. We're also on almost to the top of the popular page in the Chicago area, which is pretty cool. You can follow us on or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/geekifytv. Follow us on Twitter @geekifytv.
One thing I want to add is a patient today told me that he's going to lick my face.
Does he have bath salts?
No. because he's sick, and I was like, well, don't kiss me. And he's like, I'll just lick your face. And I was like, that's weird.
Did you tell him you should lick my asshole instead?
No, I don't know him that well. I couldn't say that.
That's for the second date.
Exactly. Yeah, right? It was very funny.
All depends how desperate you are.
I just thought I wanted to share that.
Definitely check out On It for...
Yes.
Yeah, our banner on
Click the
TFI.TV.
banner.
It's right on the banner there.
Highly recommend Alpha Brain. That is some good shit.
Yes.
Alpha Brain, hemp protein.
Badass. I will give you some, Kyle. You'll fucking
They got a
work
bunch
out,
of stuff on there.
eat it, and you'll be a man.
Ooh.
I know.
Kyle's like, I'll grow genitals.
You'll grow a
No, you don't
walrus
need to worry
penis.
about those.
I guarantee you will grow a walrus penis. I
grow-
cannot guarantee that. It's terrible.
You'll grow a big black penis.
I'll sue you when it doesn't happen.
I know, right?
No, just sue on it. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
don't do
No.
it. Love on it.
I love
we
on
love
it.
On It.
Shit.
Yeah, so I'm Brett Kaminsky.
I'm Dave Mankoff.
Andrew Nopinski.
And Kyle Andrew.
And bye.